Excuse me.
There.
Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new stream. We are joined by three very good friends. We have Nano03 with us.
Liar's baggy!
We do also have Bushido Bull finally back in the game. That's a big shout out to one of our viewers who helped him out.
Yes, thank you.
If you want to
Hey,
tell him a little bit about what you had to
I
do
was
to
a
fix
chick,
that.
I'd be on my knees right now.
Oof! Wow. Maybe not just because you're a chick. I mean, you could do that as a guy too.
Wow.
No,
He kind of has to.
Yeah, now he does
like,
kind of. Yeah.
It's like he got a diamond from Bobby.
Oh.
Ooh. Or kind of like a pearl necklace, if I dare.
Tara, we need to talk later. Okay. We're live right now. Sounds good.
Uh-oh. Proposition time.
Easy. What'd you give this? Did you give this chick weapons, dude?
No, I didn't. Somebody else did.
She got like 2 jade maces or something, man.
Yeah, somebody's been playing around a little bit on her.
Goblin spirit catcher. Oh, ain't nothing.
Alright, I'm exchanging some money real quick before we head out. But yeah, we're trying to figure out where to go. We had a lot of suggestions. Some people said over in Velius, maybe at the Rygor camp. What level is inside that little area? The Crystal Caverns.
They're being a group of old women.
It's true, yeah. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Old, not just women, but old women.
Hey, anybody who's ever been around.
The older you get, the worse it gets.
It's more surly, man. Like those women, they could take a beating. They've been through some stuff. You know.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, just the fact that mothers are not people to trifle with. They know what they're doing.
Ice Clad, right? Ice Clad?
I think so. I think we are going Ice Clad.
That's probably closer than going to GD, right? Unless we're picking a wire up on GD. Who's Bippity Boppity, man? What's he doing?
But he should definitely have Boo as his little sidekick. And just a spoonful of sugar.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
What up?
Okay, I guess we're reporting to Ice Clad. Wire, do you need a pickup, or are you running from GD to you're kind of halfway in between, but...
Where are we going? Where we
did we decide Ice Clad or Crystal Caverns, or did you guys want something else?
I think so. I think Crystal Caverns works.
I'm still trying to find somebody who wants to sell me food.
I got food on me. I got food.
Food and water?
Did I not see this cutscene already? Come on.
Cutscene? What are you doing? Oh, I got food. I'm a druid. I forgot. I don't know about water. Though,
you put stuff up off the ground, though, don't you?
Yeah, but I got like...
5 seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
I got twigs and berries, dude. I got a bunch of berries.
He does have some twigs and berries, and you were just talking about being on your knees earlier, so it's definitely a little picnic. A little picnic, and I'm completely innocent, man. Just put that little.
No, innocent my eye.
Well, it might go in your eye depending on what you're eating there.
I knew that was good.
Did you have to say you knew that was coming?
We're gonna keep it going as long as possible. We'll be here all week, guys.
Good. Yes, the puns will not stop.
What? What puns?
Yeah, I was gonna go somewhere else with that one, but...
Rapunzel?
Some beautiful gypsy over here. Now, if you are looking to do poison making, if you come over to this NPC, it is a wonderful way, albeit a little bit more expensive, to get the stuff you actually need, rather than going in there and spending the hours it may take you to gather up all those ingredients. You take a look at some of this stuff. There's 690 of them in here. Like that's pretty nice, considering you're going to go through those really quickly.
Yeah, if you're getting all up on it, though, you know what I mean? Like, really trying to put some time into it, or whatever?
Yeah. You can make money really fast in this game at certain camps, and not so much at other ones. I think Soul A is... If you're going to go in there for the recipes, you might as well... Or not the recipe, but you're going to go in there for the ingredients to make the poison.
I guess you can run. Do you want to run there? I mean, because you're halfway.
I don't mind running.
No, I meant him. He's, like... He can go to GD, and then... if he zones back out to GD, then he is, like... Instead of going to the ring, he just runs to Ice Clad, and it's right there. Or do you want us to come get you at the GD circle, and then port you to Ice Glide, and then run from Ice Glide to there before we port.
It all sounds really complicated.
It's like 50-50. I just don't want him to like feel like I left him. You know what I mean?
It's up to you, Bushido, man. How you want to play it, man?
Food. I found food. I'm on my way. Where am I gonna do?
I'm gonna mid.
All right, I think you're gonna run over to the Regor camp from where you're at, and we'll meet you about halfway.
Oh yeah, I'll just busy up and head on over to the Regrouping camp.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not that far. Maybe 5 minutes.
Hey, Memo, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's been a while. I've been working a lot, so I haven't really had as much time to stream lately. We did stream earlier, so you know we did a little bit of our lower level tunes.
Somehow I think I'm jinxing the experience by staying on Skype with you guys.
Why you say that?
You don't?
Because I'm playing.
You think we're all gonna die?
It Skype barely knows you're
No. I'm playing Silent Hill. And it's supposed to be spooky scary, but I'm not sure how scary it's going to be since I'm still talking to you guys.
Well, some people think I'm scary. Do you want an invis, sir, or are you good?
I think we should be good to get there. I mean, you know,
Good.
not too many mobs.
I'll follow you, sir. I'll hide behind your fat rolls. I have no mana, by the way, so if we get in trouble, we're effed.
It shouldn't. I mean, we can met up a little bit at the bridge before we go through that part because that's kind of a long run, and there are tons and tons of roamers. But over here, really, you got maybe a couple of wolves to worry about.
Oh, look, you got a wolf.
Yeah, he's green though. And then some of these dervish rock creatures, which we're gonna try to avoid. I could run right through that one and go ahead and pick up a nice little train. And then, of course, the giants if you have a bad faction, but.
The problem with that zone is the mobs. Oh, why is? Oh.
Oh.
I think her owl's different from our owl.
I was gonna say there's more of like an annoyance owl. You dare?
I gotta remember how to fix that problem I had.
Tara, did you get any of these cheapo games that are coming out? I know I brought it up once, kind of.
That's the name of the site? Cheapo game?
Well, there's a bunch for like $2, man. $1, $2, $5, $4.
It's a good name for a site, though. Cheapo games? Like, I'd go to that site.
I would.
It would be. That's what I was thinking.
I would buy it, but I don't know if my computer can play it. The Shadow of Mordor is like $4 right now.
I already have that one.
Is that about the Lord of the Ring trilogy or something?
I think it's like kind of a darker side of the Lord of the Rings is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I mean, you play an original character, but a lot of there's like this something called a nemesis system, and basically what it is you encounter orcs all throughout the game, and you can either lose to them or you can make them basically your ally, like make them work for you. It's like you mind control them.
Make them hold your pocket.
But if you lose to them, they get promoted within their ranks and everything. It becomes stronger and everything.
Can't believe you're training these guys, dude.
Is it multiplayer? Oh, I did train him, didn't I? Because there's another guy on me. Oh my god. I just woke up. I took a little nap after I ate something, so I'm gonna blame that one on just being groggy. I want to kind of play that one up as much as possible. Did not even realize I had that guy. I mean, still, God, man. Yeah.
I don't know if he's still back there, to be honest. We might have outran it a bit.
Well, I mean, it's still. Oh no, that's right. They changed that thing, so if you get too far away from the mob decides that easy mode is now engaged, and I'm going to forget about you, which I am 110% against. I absolutely dislike that to the degree. I hate to, kind of throw that out there, but it's true. I loved the fact that they would travel down the entire zone line to find you. It made sense. You've ticked them off somehow, and, like, why would they ever give up?
Well,
yep.
You could do that to a level 1 tune as long as you don't kill it outright, and it'll chase you forever.
Holy.
But I think that they should, if the AI ever got good enough, where the mob would look and says, hey, I ain't screwing with that guy no matter what, I'm just out of here.
Well, they kind of do that right now as it is. They just don't attack you because you're too high level. And there
Right,
used to
but if
be
you
grays
stack
in the
it-
game. I've never seen gray in this version of EverQuest, but used to be grays, and if they were gray, you could sit right in front of them and tickle their funny bone, and they wouldn't even notice you.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you know, tickling their funny
That's-
bone is illegal in certain states, but you gotta...
It's getting decimated by Mothra here.
Mothra, Godzilla in the game.
Mothman?
You know, I kind of wish Godzilla could be in some video games. That would, you know, that would be interesting to play a Godzilla MMO.
Dude, there's Rampage.
What was that? That one game? It was like it was a kind of a sim where you could buy and build things, and you could sell them for real life money to other people in the game.
I don't know.
It was actually encouraged. I have a screenshot that I have someone else did that I just captured and put on my background of a Godzilla terrorizing it. Oh, what the heck is that? I keep wanting to call it real life or new life or something like that.
Hey, Memo, if you want to join us tonight, you're more than welcome to. He says his wife loved Shadows of Mordor. Watched her play. It was a pretty cool game.
Plus side is I killed Mothra and it turned everything back to normal. Or quote unquote normal.
I'm gonna give us both invis, and then we
I
can.
wonder what that
I'm
was.
like 20M, so
Oh,
we
okay.
can run camp at least. I think.
Yeah, as long as we got Invis to get there, because it's, you know, a lot of rumors.
Oh. After this hits me, I'm medding, but whenever you're ready to go, we take off.
Are we good?
If you're
I was just waiting for you, because I know you said you were a little... You got levitate on?
Yep.
Okay. Just don't want to lose you because I'm too high.
high on life, dude. You're high on life.
There was a movie a while back where the guy was addicted to, like, I don't know what kind of drugs, and when he got back out of rehab, he was addicted to life. Was it The Onion? I don't know if you ever saw the movie The Onion.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds funny.
It was The Onion's like a comedy movie of little skits, and I don't know. It's weird. It's hard to describe.
No. Oh.
I remember the.
Somebody getting a bellyache over there?
I might as well.
She missed just eating at Taco Bell.
We talked about that.
Actually, I got sick. I don't know if it was a
Got no
coincidence.
Taco Bell out here.
I love Taco
Ooh,
Bell.
you guys are lucky.
I actually had Taco Bell, and about 3-4 hours later, I upchucked it.
What?
I-
If you have Taco Bell, it's gonna come out one of two holes, but it's coming out.
Well, if you have it, it's going to come out of one or two holes, no matter how you want to look at it.
Well, it's coming out before it's time.
You just might come out of the hole it was not intended to come out of.
You know, it depends on what you mean by intended. Did they put cheap
nope,
ingredients in there knowing that you probably wouldn't like it? Yes. Did they?
Well, that's to me, it's like, you go out and you treat yourself to a special, what do you call that, aged steak, and a couple hours later, you just puke it right up, and after you spent like $50-$60 for a nice meal, and it's like, there goes $50-$60.
I like my steak.
That's how it's supposed to work.
I like my steak brand new, man. I like it where it was still mooing at like an hour before I ate it.
No, aged. It means like they put it in the coolers, take it out of the wrapper, the big whole loin, like say a T-bone, and then and the porterhouses are the same cut, just one thicker part of it, and then you just dry it a little bit on the surface. It's called aging.
And that's it. They don't cook it.
Beef.
Well, they cook it the way you want, but it's supposed to make like the meat more tender, bring out the flavor, and there's a little bit less moisture in it to cloud the flavors.
The correct way to age beef is to do it while it's still like on a side of beef, not like after you cut.
I've had it, and I really can't. It's like when people say I prefer Angus beef over the other beef. I can't tell the difference.
If you get the right cut of Angus beef, it's delicious. If you get like these cheap, like anytime something takes off and becomes like a known thing, you're always gonna have all these imitations. And lately, I have seen like these Angus burgers, and they're disgusting, and like, it's not true Angus, that's for sure.
Did it have the word Trump on it?
What?
It did say that it trumped all the other brands, but you know,
Oh,
definitely live up to that expectation. And it mentioned something about closing the borders and shutting down the country, but you know, it was in there. It was bad burger.
Angus beef, actually, man. Like,
to me, it tastes exactly the same as any other beef. And that USDA Prime versus USDA Choice, I can't tell the difference in it.
Did I lose you? Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
did we?
And I'm a meat cutter, and
did we run past it?
I can't tell the taste from one steak to the other.
You just go straight and you run into it, but it looks like we're running into a wall up here, so maybe we passed it.
I think it was on the right a little more or something. Is that it right there? Oh no, that's kale. Is that kale?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've hit the wall. So it's a little further back. Let's go back this way and go a little bit to the left. A little bit to the left.
Okay, are we going the same way?
I think you're behind me.
No, like actually Angus beef, man. Like if you want to know about like how that works, talk to somebody that like goes to a fair or whatever that raises cattle.
I understand the ratings. I'm just my mouth when I.
What I was gonna say is Angus beef only has to contain 10% Angus breed to be considered Angus beef.
That's why I was saying there's definitely good brands and bad ones.
To get the stamp of Angus beef, it only has to have like 10% Angus breed in it. And unless it's 100% Angus
like somebody's over here
breed.
camping the Rigor for it already.
We're gonna go inside anyways.
Watch out for that griffon. Oh, never mind. It's not seeing. I thought it was seeing Viz for some reason. Yeah, I don't have him on track yet either. Yeah, we should be going right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean those loopholes, and then yeah, it's right over here. So we just barely passed it.
It's how it is. It's how the world works.
You guys inside already?
Definitely.
USDA says, well, something to be Angus, it has to be at least 10%. So you can call it Angus. Well, guess what? We're going to call everything Angus that's 10%.
Because we know that's what the customer's looking for right now.
Right.
But before that was a thing, when Angus wasn't really that popular, only the people who were advertising were people who were actually, full blown.
It actually, before the word Angus got popular, people didn't even buy, no one even wanted Angus beef. It wasn't worth anything.
Yeah, but they still had it for sale.
Oh, yeah, but it wasn't worth anything.
It was still good, though. It's if you can get I don't know if it's 100% or not, but if you can get close to the higher end of Angus, it's worth it. It's a good, it's a good cut.
I'm at 15.
Those who use the word kosher, when they say that on cows and stuff, they won't use any cut from ribs down.
Those who use the word kosher instead of mentioning who it is.
I use the word kosher.
Trying to be politically correct here, but
everybody can use the word kosher. Wait,
is that what he was saying, or was he trying to?
I meant officially kosher.
Yeah, the official people who use the word kosher. Sorry, guys, I'm just having a little fun with them.
He's still waking up.
He's silly. He actually
I
gave him a little sleep.
Ah, we got an oracle right here at the entrance.
I am an oracle.
See me? I'm here invisible.
If I survive.
At the entrance?
Yeah, I'm right across the entrance from the fort by this tree.
Oh no, zone into Crystal Caverns in the back.
Oh.
We're right at the entrance now. And Princess just zoned in.
Cool. Okay, what's here? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Check it out, guys. My big butt can finally breathe. They could fit maybe 2 of me in this hallway.
Nice.
Oh, man. This dude just got rid of all my buffs. I hate you.
Really?
I had Spirit of Wolf on. No, he didn't get rid of all of them. He left me very kindly C and Viz, and then replaced everything he got rid of with Targar's insects.
Targar's? Targar's?
Oh, I just zoned back out, dude. That was stupid. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Hopefully that doesn't need a snare.
Maybe, but he's at 47%. I'm at 85, so this dude's pretty easy. But he does con dark blue, so definitely experience.
Well, as you want to go down way and get 12, that's what I'm worried about.
Wow.
Down into.
I can always zone back out if I guess I had to.
There's Princess.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Did you go the wrong way?
I zoned out. I was going to run to him so I could buff him, and I ran out.
Oh, he's a sweetheart. He went ahead and got rid of my last buff.
Is he dispelling?
Yeah, he's so nice. You gotta remember these oracles are horrible. And I got to get this guy at some point. Some clickies. I think it's just a necessity to get.
So wait, when I give you buffs, I'm being a bitch.
I was being sarcastic about this dude.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, hey now. What?
No
How?
more,
That
no more buff
escalated
for
quickly.
you.
I'm not sure what happened, but
I don't know. We're
I
talking
wasn't
about
really
being
half paying
kosher, and then we're getting called names. I'm gonna call my
I didn't call
lawyer.
you anything.
I
You've
am
been sitting there being
I have level
quiet.
40 right now, Memo.
I got you
Yeah.
buffed,
You're
but
the
I'm
one
at
being
10M
mean,
after
not
this. I think.
me.
Oh, don't worry about boss. They're definitely gonna stick those right off.
There you go.
Although regen is beautiful. I won't ever turn down regen.
I put it third, so
I'm gonna
I can snare and I can dot still, so don't die.
I'm gonna let you do
You can pull
your
one if you want.
buffage, or not your buffage, your looting up stuff.
Huh?
Let me get honey over here. So I'm a very actually I'm not the leader. So I'm a very lucky guy, guys. Tonight I have a princess and I have some honey with me.
Honey Brian.
Both played by
And
dudes.
he'll call them both Honey and Princess all night.
Oh well, I guess I have to now.
And the
Yeah.
laughs shall ensue.
That's what I'm talking about.
Laughs and the awkwardness.
Yeah, you know that
It's not
awkward
awkward.
silence when
Why,
they're just
why you
like,
gotta make it awkward?
those of you who have never been in here, Crystal Caverns has crystals in it. Actually, quite beautiful ones. They, I don't know, glow. Kind of give off this light.
Our warriors mesmerized by the shiny objects. Keep my pet following.
So we have a oracle in there that's green and a miner that's also green.
I can root, or he can mez, or he can root, or whatever. And I'm gonna let him do crowd control because I need mana right now. So it's up to him to root or mez.
All right, we're just gonna
What was that?
send the
pet.
So Memo wants to know what level you are on your druid now.
Me? 46, I think. 46.
Assuming darkness. That means it'll be slowed. You know, movement
Snared.
slowed,
Snared.
not slowed down.
Snared.
Hey.
So yeah, he's definitely getting up there in level. Have you done any raiding yet with him? Because you're 46, you're right there.
No. Oh. I only do grouping when I'm with you guys, to be honest. And every once in a while, I'll be like, I'm gonna go quad kite a pool. And then after I do one, I was like, well, that was fun. We won't do that for another month.
Did you die from it every time, or?
No, well, it goes well. I just don't. It's not fun running around in circles.
It's kind of the life of a tank when you're full, anyways. Now, I'm hoping that once we get past this entrance area, the mobs get a little tougher.
Nope, don't want to do this.
Wouldn't be prudent. Paper towel's bad.
Hey, where am I supposed to go?
So's gone. Ugh, what a terrible druid I am.
So,
okay.
I don't think we want to jump down, right?
That guy coming for us? Well, we have a port out, as long as we don't run out of mana and die.
Right, but we probably don't want to jump, right? We want to work our way down.
Sure, why not?
Not on this character. No, my rogue could because he got safe fall. My monk can't because he got safe fall, but that's it.
You got DMF?
No, not yet. Not until I think 49.
No, you get it. I got it on my necro, dude. 47. But you have to make it.
I haven't made any of my spells yet. I have two that I need to make. I think one of them's a root, and the other one is a buff of some kind.
Yeah.
It's not the damage shield one. It's the other one. The one that gives you...
The root is nice, but it's undead only. But when you use it, it does damage. It does like 20 or 30 damage. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's pretty nice. Like if you're in an undead area. Like if you're doing unrest or, something like that.
Yeah, I want to try some. I did Befallen, and I thought that was pretty cool. I want to have fun. LFG. That was Sir Yato doing CC at the moment.
I'll give you, if you're going to be in skeleton form, I'm going to give you a Koro. I wonder if the Geonids are camped. That would be good.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of bad faction if you are brand new to the zone. You're not quite sure what to kill. If you kill those
we're the only
guys.
ones here.
Ah, well, then, yeah, I would say it's probably open.
Wait. There's one dude here. I just saw it. Windra. So he may be doing Geonid's. Geonid's kind of a good camp because there's gyms, right?
Yeah, lots of
people do.
Which way do you think it is? Do you think it's left or right? I'm thinking left because it goes down.
Let's go this way. Oh my god, a miner!
Now, I heard a story on a TV show that if you come to a crossroad and you're thinking about which way to go and you're unsure, most people will pick left. Kind of curious of what direction you guys would go on average. Most of the time I usually go right, but
I usually stay to the right. Unless I know something specific, you know.
Yeah, I don't know that I have a set way.
Are you guys right-handed?
Left.
Is it what?
Are you guys right-handed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be why.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I'm not getting any experience from these. One of you guys that might be too low.
Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah, these guys are all green. So, definitely not that direction. We're gonna go right.
Told you right, dude. I have no idea what. I really don't know this zone very well.
Jeez.
We've been here a few times, but yeah, I don't think I've ever grouped here long enough to where I would know this zone enough to describe it to somebody else or even be able to get the right way.
Just back and to the left.
Just
hug the wall to the left. I mean, for him to get to us, he goes to the left.
Oh, there you are.
So go to the left to get to the right.
That's not working.
Holler when the thorns are gone, dude. Because I don't keep track of things or remember.
Spiders are good because you not only get that silk, which desperately need if you're doing tailoring at a certain point.
Double kill, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy.
What if he's got another pick?
He must have walked back in.
The silver ring.
All right, so we could take a left or we can go straight. Let's see what's straight.
I think straight looks like it's going down.
Come on, Harry.
Potter?
No.
Harry Potter?
Harry Mason, you fool.
You're Harry, wizard.
Okay, you got
Thank
two.
you.
I got a miner. Of course they're miners. Look how small they are.
Damn it.
Of course.
That's when I thought I was the guy who stayed on the ship and died. I wish I had made a sequel to that movie.
That's one of those spears that will do the ice shard things. So if you got pets, that's a good thing to give them.
What's that?
You got pets.
A spear. It's a veluminous spear or something.
Oh yeah. You can get a lot of those types of weapons over here in Velius. I got experience off of that one.
Yeah, so did I.
So how are these guys doing as far as you having to heal? Like, are they beating me down pretty hard? Doesn't seem like it, but...
That was the first heal I've done since we got in here.
Alright.
I was going to ask you if Chloro's still on you.
No, that one faded. Or they got it.
I still got Chloro.
That's probably why, then. Are you... Oh, this looks slippery.
It doesn't seem like it is, but I was just treating it as, Velks falling off the traps.
Oh, there's some walks on here or something, yeah? Walkavilium?
Wow.
Peaceavilium?
Those are good money.
I'm an idiot. Been wandering around, wondering where to go, and I had a map this entire time.
I'm not going to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have to bring it up somehow, or...?
Yeah, I gotta press a button.
M? Was it M the whole time? M?
What? I'm using an Xbox controller.
Oh, did you hit M?
Probably, Y?
Okay, Oracle.
X? I know it's probably the...
I don't know if it's that way. I think it's this way.
Is it Xbox 360 controller, or is it a regular Xbox controller?
360?
Does anybody use a regular Xbox One? I mean, I love the original Xbox when it came out, but that's
if she's playing the regular Xbox, she is. But I don't know what she's playing.
I'm not playing the regular Xbox.
Those two little, the black and white buttons on the regular Xbox controllers gets me all the time, man. I never want to use them when I play the Xbox. I'm like, where do I push this button?
Oh,
it's always that black and white one.
The black and white one?
Yeah, on the original Xbox controller, there's like a black and white, like a select and start or something, like kind of.
You don't like the?
It's a weird placement.
You don't like the select and start? I mean, that's kind of classic.
Kick it, damn you!
Nintendo.
Yeah, the square one makes sense where the select and start is. The Xbox one's kind of weird, I think. Because they're not called select and start. They're just called black and white or whatever they are called.
The back and something.
They're called something else. But it probably doesn't help that I never had the Xbox when it came out.
Okay, so I went right.
Come on.
And that has taken me up. I think it's the right way, right?
This way? This way? This way is the right?
Another William spear.
Oh, I see you guys down below me, so maybe I went the wrong way?
I don't know.
I got 2 mobs up
sure
here,
where
so
you
I'm
went.
bringing them back down.
Alright, no problem.
Oh, there you
All
are.
right, how are you? I'll root one since...
Actually, I don't know what level these things are. Oh, they're blue? Alright.
If you want back up, well, just save them. I think my root's only like 40 mana or something like that. So, you know.
And we may end up just putting on levitate if you got the ingredients for it and just jumping down at some point. But I think we should look around a little bit first. We're getting experience, so it's not a complete loss.
Did we lose the honey brownness?
I think we might have. I think you might have went a completely different way.
No, I haven't moved.
Oh, okay. We can come back and get you in a second. If you're still there, if you're looking at the ramp that goes up, take the other route.
The one to my right, then?
Yeah.
That kind of goes up too, but... Going way back up. There you are. There's honey. There's honey there.
I'm at 30. Well, I'll probably be about 25 after this one.
You want me to let you sit there?
No, you're
for a
good.
sec?
No, you can pull. This is I don't have to use mana to snare or anything, so of course he does have to be in sight to get it to work. Wow.
Make sure you guys are checking these quartz and get some money out of it.
I looted something earlier. I figured I'd let him loot as many weapons as
You won't be able to sell in here.
I ain't gonna use them.
At least not until somehow you gain faction with the dwarves in here.
We're crawling, man. Keep crawling. Did you go up still?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Why am I ducking?
And it looks like we can go back down from
Do
this
you have a
route.
large forehead?
We could probably jump to there. That'll get us a little closer down. See that ledge where I'm looking at?
We're trying to crawl, man. Yeah, we're doing good. We jumped down. Dude, that's a big... Ooh, that looks like a big jump for a little lady. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean right over here.
Oh, there you are. Oh, he jumped right down.
Wow. Okay,
Oh,
so
your
you
pet's
might
going
want to
crazy.
feign
Your pet's
that.
going crazy.
Yeah, you
Your
definitely
pet's
want to
going
feign
crazy.
that.
Feint, yeah.
Go ahead and give both of us invis before we jump down there.
Get rid of your pet too, dude.
Nope.
Hello?
Nope. Oh, come on.
Oh, Foreman Ricksack.
What'd you say about a sack?
Dude, you got like a bunch of mobs coming at you. You better get rid of your
Unfeigned.
pet. Feint death. Did you get rid of your pet?
No, it's okay if he dies. No biggie. Or better yet,
Well, why don't you just hit get rid of? Okay.
I'm just going to do this. Maybe I can cast
He's
from
almost
this.
dead. He's 20%. Yeah, we are in Crystal Caverns. We weren't sure where we were going to go when we first started the videos. I didn't label it that way. I do not have C and Viz, so I guess when you're ready, let me know and we'll jump off.
Well, we're gonna
Why am I
something
losing
to
health?
evac in case.
All right, yeah,
What?
no rush, no rush.
Crap.
He's already down there, so.
All right, where are we going? Down here?
I'm going to try to get as close to him as possible by making my
I don't
way
see-
without
hold
damaging
on, just
myself, so.
Give me a second to see him. I don't see. Oh, there he is. Okay, you ready?
I jumped down one bridge already.
Oh my gosh! I went all the way to the bottom.
I know. I try. Oh, you're right below me, honey. I mean, princess.
Yep. I fell all the way to the bottom. So did Googling. Let's go this. Which way are you going, dude?
We're going to have to clear this out so he can stand back up.
No.
so-
Oh, I was gonna go. I thought maybe we could invis up, but that's alright.
Well, we got to clear it so he can stand up because he's not.
He's above us, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, if you take Foreman Ricksack, the others won't aggro. He's got a sword on him too, which will sell for a pretty good amount.
Oh, you're good. You can tank both of them.
Yeah, they're going down.
I was gonna root one if you needed me to. Oh,
you got
there's
another
something.
one. You got the foreman. Let me get these off. If you want.
He's rooting the foreman.
All
Rooting
right,
the foreman. Rooting the foreman.
Oh, you got
Man,
another one. You got
there's
another one.
I didn't even sit down that time, dude.
There's just a lot here, so this guy's almost dead. He's 6%. If you want to stand up and help us kill these guys, you should be good.
Yeah. If you got mana, you can.
I got plenty of mana.
I could use it.
I don't have that particular spell to give you my mana up at the moment.
I think sit down for a second and med it. Let me know if you get anything on you need me to pull off. I don't want you to die.
I'm trying to just root everything right now, because I am now at 6% in. I'm gonna sit, trying to root so I can sit.
Okay, Foreman Rixus will be dying shortly. Everything's stuck.
3D says that frost sword sells decent. I'm not sure what the going price on that thing is. I'll have to look at the stats.
It's a good newbie weapon.
What frost sword? I didn't even see one.
The one that the guy's wielding. He hasn't died yet.
Foreman Rix.
Don't go ahead and root that guy. I got it. Well, you can root. I'll get the next guy then. I'll get Miner.
I'm out of mana.
Yeah, so I was trying to...
I'm gonna heal myself. If you got a heal or anything, or either a heal or a mana, I take either one you got.
Healing.
Is here the guy that's at 38%?
Oh no!
Here comes an ad.
He's been dotting him. So he should go right for Honey Brown.
I'll feign him off.
They're gonna go after our princess. Then.
Yeah, they're going. I have no mana to heal or root, dude.
Oh great! This is gonna kill you.
Rooted him. I just.
I can't get him off of you in time, man. I can't get him off
mana.
Stand up.
I am. I can't do nothing, dude.
Give him some life. Give him some life.
Root it or mez it.
I did, but it may not do any good.
Root it. Root them out.
Oh, the other one was getting on you.
Dead.
God. Yeah, that was not a good move to feign that off, man. You should have stayed on those.
Oh, whoa!
XX down.
Try to run back and hopefully I can invis down there. Maybe we'll see.
Sorry about that, man.
I'm gonna get back.
Did you bind somewhere close by?
No, I keep in OT. I stay in OT.
That sucks. That is the second
I
death
don't have
for Donald tonight.
I don't have any levitate anymore because I don't have any bat wings. Campfires.
The hell am I?
He's a frozen longsword, mithril earring, and jade earring. What's a jade earring? Oh, just junk.
Yeah, I can't heal and crowd control though. I mean, I just need help, one or the other.
Yeah, and you didn't have very much mana when we jumped down there too, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can heal or I can crowd control. I just can't do both.
Pick.
That's why I was gonna take our time getting down there. You know, gonna work our way very slow, very casual.
Making a pet.
Ice Quad, right? Yeah, Ice Quad.
Alright, let's sit down. We're gonna med up. For me, I'm gonna heal up. And then hopefully we can get Nano back in here. Yeah, Invis and Levitate would have been the best route to go. But again, we weren't really planning on jumping down. That was more of a afterthought once
we got ourselves lost.
Honey Brown jumped off of the bridge over there. But, you know, it's definitely a faster way to get to the very bottom. Just not as safe. Because you do have that name down here. I don't know if he sees through Invis or not. But he is somewhat of a difficult mob. And, man, if we hadn't gotten, like, I don't know, 8 mobs at once, probably would have been okay on that one.
Or if I wasn't 20% mana when we went down there.
Right, yeah, that made a little bit of a difference, maybe. If you want a res, just make sure you leave something on the corpse, and we should be able to summon it up to the very top, because there's no long axis kind of thing.
I'm just trying to mend my spells right now.
Did somebody get your consent to drag?
Well, I think he's gonna.
Where are you gonna drag it to?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to drag it to the entrance,
the hallway, so that spawns don't spawn on them when we res them.
We could try working our way back up to the entrance.
Who's resing? I don't think anybody's resing me, dude. I could be wrong though.
I mean, I can bring my cleric over if you want to pick him up. He's over in the Karanas right now.
No, I mean, I'd probably take longer or whatever, you know.
I mean, if you're gonna run over here, I can run over there with you. I don't mind.
I'm not worried about it.
It gives you more experience back.
I'm not worried about it.
The rucksack guy can respawn every 20 minutes, 20 or 25 minutes. He spawns right there on that ledge I'm looking up at right here.
Yeah, it'd probably take that
Right
long
next-
for Nala to get close to where we're at right now. But yeah, we're in the frozen section of the food mart right now. We were heading on over to the spiders, maybe the Geonids, but it seems like the Geonids are probably camped from what the OOC is saying. And I think we have Yato on the way, a 43 shaman. So once he gets here, you know, a little bit extra healing, a little bit extra slowing, that should definitely make things go by a little faster, a little bit easier too. Just a little bit. Lots of little bits in there.
I'm gonna go see if these dwarves will attack me.
As a necro, kind of iffy, right? Because you're an erudite, so maybe not 100%.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna invisi up and get past these next two orcs without a problem. Then I'll be right back.
No,
Let me know if something attacks you. I'll be right back in like a minute.
get some time. I think we're good. Now, have either one of you spent very much time in this one? I think Nano, you were saying that.
Oh yeah.
You know this zone a little bit well when you get to the other side.
Not really. No, I don't.
No?
I've been in there just enough to be dangerous, probably, with my knowledge of that zone. To be honest with you.
I don't know about any quests in this zone. There is somewhat of a little tiny city. I guess you would call it that.
If you got the right faction, you can sell there, but most everybody's dubious over here.
Are there any quests that you can do to raise that faction and then get even more quests inside the city?
I would have to look it up to be sure, because I've never done it that I'm aware of.
There, but I could be wrong.
Just sitting over here looking at poor Princess. Looked all alone.
And I was like 3% for a long time. Like, I kited them for quite a bit, waiting for a route.
I think you did well. I think the only thing that really kind of went wrong on there is, two mobs decided to come over and beat you in your face at one time, and I couldn't get the aggro off of you. I don't know why. They decided you were like the highest on. I guess because I hadn't done anything. You had healed.
Well, I had low HP aggro at that point. There's no way to get it off.
I'm fine with the dwarves. They won't kill me on sight.
I'm zoning in Ice Clad now.
They're just
not Ice Clad. Eastern. I'm on the bridge, getting ready to zone out of Ice Clad, I should say.
Oh wow!
In the Eastern.
It's a pretty good time you're making.
I drew it pretty quick.
I gotta figure out how to build my faction so I can sell it to merchants.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, I don't really do a lot of factioning, but just knowing that it's possible to kind of up that if you really decide that this is your spot. And this might be a good spot to come with my Necro. It seems a lot of mobs are kind of solo. You won't get too many if you don't rush it. I don't see any undead, so maybe not one of the best spots. And I do know that specters around this level are amazing experience and really good cash.
Hey, could we do the Spectre Tower and Oasis? You think at this level?
Yeah, for sure.
We could,
Might
but
be
it's
too
camped.
high, maybe.
So I got a bottle of acid off of one of these dudes. So magic item, lore item, no trade.
Quest. Some other quest. I don't exactly. Where'd you go, Gug? I don't see you anymore.
I'm just kind of looking around right next to you. There's a giant Geonid at the very top that I jumped over.
I'm gonna go out in the hallway. Not much roams out here, so.
Just trying to keep things clear so when he gets back. You can sneak hide, sell to those merchants. Well, if you can sneak hide, you should be able to feign death hide kind of thing, right?
No, that doesn't always work.
Really? I've never heard of a case where it didn't. I know you can do that for bankers.
Bankers, yes. And I don't think a spell version works. It has to be the monk feign death. Maybe.
Really? Is there a difference? I mean, if the feign death takes, it should be the exact same as...
There's Gug. You just ran over me.
I don't know. Just with my necro, it's kind of a new experience. Nano, have you had anything? Have you had any trouble with your necro when you feign? Any mobs that you can't really talk to?
I don't try that. I never tried it. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to find out.
I know I did it with my monk in Soul A.
Yeah.
But I've never done it with.
I've never really tried it, but mine's a Eurodite, so I don't have to worry about it too much. She's like not KOS. You know what I mean? In most places.
Yeah. Well, so is Honey Brown, so it's kind of interesting that you can do it that
dubious. Way. I think every race is dubious in here, except for maybe dwarves.
Well, like the Eurodite Necromancer, you can go to Freeport and bank, and you can go to the Outpost and OT and bank. So I mean, you kind of got the best of both worlds.
You just don't have that high regen that the lizards would have, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's only one more point per tick.
That's a lot, though, sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
When you're in scaly form.
Which I have yet to get that spell.
I think my gear on my Necro is not the greatest, and I think I'm, like... If I'm not at 200 in, I'm, like, at 190. And I mean, there's a couple really good pieces, and there's bunch of craptastic stuff, so you know what I mean?
Crystal Caverns.
The one thing I keep hearing about Necros, though, is that you don't need the gear. Like, they're the least gear-dependent class out there, I guess.
But the mana is nice, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really have the gear. She just... When she started, she had, like, 160, 170 man, or int. You know what I mean? Because she's a Eurodite. Where the hell am I? I'm close.
Yo, you're in the zone, or...?
Oh, I'm... No. I'm trying to find the
fort.
Yeah, I'm close though, because there it is. I can see the two buildings where the frozen orb quest was. I could find that, so I know it's getting close.
That's a really good quest. I wish I had known about it back on live, but I think I ended up just buying that orb from somebody because I spent so much time in Seb. I never really came over to these outside zones and.
You'll be zoning in just a second.
No rush. Like I said, I was just killing some random mobs around. But yeah, Geonids, if they're still camped, we will try maybe the spiders. And there is a named spider in there. Right now, it's just the two of us in here, so nobody else, guys.
Oh, those dudes left?
Maybe?
There's got to be an entrance to this fort, right?
What was that stuff that you just found? Some acid?
Yeah, the bottle of Carson. Karsin acid.
Trying to find it in the list since I'm staring at it. I don't see it in the list.
It may not be actually used for anything. There are a few items.
It is. I remember there is a quest for that.
Sounds like you'd make something with it to me, but I could be wrong.
Related quest.
Like a pie?
Ancient artifacts, I think.
I'm thinking more like chemistry or something like that, or metal.
Like a poison pie?
Maybe.
Do you think if they did the blacksmithing, you should use more of the different trade skills out there? Like you mentioned with metal, using the acid. You think maybe like chemistry as a side project to do like the really fancy stuff, or do you think maybe just like magic imbued items is the way to go?
Well, there's a dwarf at the zone line. Kevin. Guard Kevin.
Kevin? I think I recognize that one from Sirkin's gameplay.
He's staying at the zone line, man. What's up?
Didn't he?
All right, so...
Didn't he get lost in the zone for like an hour?
Yeah. I'm in Viz, and I'm heading that way, kind of. But I don't have Lev, so this could be interesting.
As long as you're in Viz, you should be good.
Should I just try to jump all the way down? I mean, not all at once, but a little bit at a time?
Yeah, that's the way I did it.
Yikes! Thank God Viz doesn't drop when you jump. Jeez.
Ooh, I can see the herbalist.
Oh, there's all the way down! Wow. Okay, guard me with your life, because I'm looting.
Are you back down?
Yeah. I'll be right.
Oh, guys, I got a halfling in me.
That wasn't so bad.
3D says maybe the Shaw quest. Yeah, if you're careful and you take your time, That should not be too rough. Although you did lose 30%.
Okay,
we got a
we're back
mine.
in action. And I have mana, so that's good.
Because you didn't get a res.
Yeah.
Because it's all, kind of one way of looking at it.
You could have just done that trick with it. Just to save your life after you looted.
I would rather not take a res and try to get back out of this zone later. To be honest with you, it's not worth it. No offense. This is not worth it.
Okay, if you guys are ready, we'll move a little bit deeper in. I don't know when this room is going to repop. Could be soon.
Did you want to go towards the Eds and stuff?
Well, let's wait for Nano real quick.
Yeah, there's a pop.
You guys want to wait for the name, see if he pops again?
That'll be about 20, 25 minutes,
I'm trying to get it
that. I'm trying to target him, but...
Okay, so there's a crystal in there. Small pieces of Valium. If you're working on that mining skill.
I'm just going to do group regen. If you guys are close.
I am. I don't think... Oh, yeah, he's right next to you.
And then I'll give you thorns and stuff here in a minute. You still have strength?
I do, yes.
Okay.
Why do they keep coming after me?
I think they hit whoever's standing beside them.
Hey, Red Cloud. Yeah, we got back just a little while ago, just in time for Nonal to have a little bit of an accident down here. But we got his corpse, and, we're going to go deep.
Let's see what this crystal looks like on your...
Just a round chunk of Valium-looking thing. Hey, a pearl.
Doesn't look like... Oh, I guess I can't use it, so that would have been a bad test on my part. I apologize.
You can't use it?
Oh, it's range. Oh, it looks like a rock.
Plus 10 hit points. Why can't you use it?
I do. I thought it was a secondary.
Oh,
but see, it looks like a rock. It's like a black rock.
I can't see it on yours.
Should be here.
You got someone beating on you, Gug.
Kind of looks like a black rock. Like I'm holding a piece of coal. It's in my left hand.
Yeah, it's not showing it on my screen, but
it's kind of weird. 10
hit points. 10 hit points. You can't pass that up.
Oh yeah, pretty sure I can.
Yeah, for something that's 20 hit points.
I have the totem thing. 10 hit points and then wisdom and strength. I need a better range though, to be honest. I need a frozen orb, something like that.
I'm surprised you don't have one.
I haven't camped.
I have a dagger Marnak on me right now.
I don't know if we could do that guy or not. It seems like we probably could.
Who, the Rick's axe?
Yeah, that quest.
If my harmony landed, yep, wouldn't be a problem at all.
I'll show you the easiest way to pull him. Stand out in the hall. Hit him with a spell, because he's got to run around.
He hits hard, though. Like, if you don't fear him, like that. But we do have a necromancer. We could fear the guy around and just kind of kite him.
Yeah, I'll snare him, then fear him, so he runs slow.
Where'd you go, dude?
I went up the little ramp. I'm killing these guys, waiting for the name to respawn.
The little ramp. Left or right out of this room?
Right over here? No, come back.
Oh. I thought you were a mob there, Gug. Just trying to attack you.
Yeah, this is the little ramp right here is what I was talking about.
Oh, up here. This rock.
Because I think he spawns like right up here.
Gotcha.
Look at that. No. See this I'm standing under? This little ledge right here?
Right.
Right here, I'm bumping up against it, right above me.
Okay, so yeah,
right where you're standing, yeah.
Same area, just instead of off to the left, he spawns over here to the right. He's a go-go dancer, guys. Like, this is his spot.
Needs a pole and some high boots. To show them scaly legs.
I think Terror is having a bad day over there on that.
Had a bad day.
Oh crap! I'm having a really bad day.
What happened? Something
came out. Monsters.
Something come out of the woodwork and spanked you?
I don't even see this miner, so this could get dicey.
Or like rip my throat out.
This is where I'm full of
You might want to
right.
have evac. I'm not really pulling anything. I'm just. Yeah,
You getting hit though?
I got hit by something and it's running, so maybe evac.
Here comes
Here,
Foreman.
okay, we got one. We just got one.
One,
Came out of nowhere.
If you see like 14 come around the corner, there's
two, 3.
So we got 3. That's still do 4. That still might be doable.
Any of them rooted yet or mezzed?
I'm dooming darkness the Oracle because he's the most dangerous.
Not crowd control.
All right, one's dead. Yeah, I think 4 is okay.
Yeah. Still have thorns?
I do, yes. That could have been messy. Where do you think he came from? Like above? You think maybe the bridge? If you sit down, like he's able to see you?
Maybe.
Because he didn't attack until I sat, and I am a big guy.
Get my leech spell going. Aha.
Yeah, you guys are handling them pretty easy enough.
Most of these are green. It's not until we move in deeper.
Rexax is blue to me.
Yeah, there's a few
he
in there.
finally hit me.
Yeah, I don't see him spawning, so after this we can move in.
That one got XP.
The one,
He just the Oracle.
yeah. Yeah, the no XP on that one.
Alright.
Alright, loot up, guys, loot up.
Did I loot this guy? Is he going? Yeah, he's going.
I'm not looting these weapons unless somebody wants to loot them to sell them. They're too heavy to carry around, man. Where'd you go? Up again?
No, behind you, behind you. There you go. Alright, take a right. Now, getting through this city as an ogre, it's gonna be interesting.
You'll be hunched over. Now, you might want to just peek around the corner, like I did when I went and looked.
Oh, I always look around the corner with this dude. I do not think there is any zone in the game that an ogre cannot get through. However, I have not taken him over to the Gnome City, and there could be possibly some doors inside that city this dude could just not get in. But as far as like dungeons go, nothing springs to mind that I've heard of anybody having problems with.
This is considered a dungeon too.
You know what the experience is? Like the double, triple?
That I don't know.
It is Velia, so either way, even if it was 1,000% more experience, do not expect to ever level in this zone or any other Velia zone.
Especially Kale.
Kale's
Unless
not
you
that bad. I've gotten experience.
Unless
I've
you
leveled in
solo
Kale.
that place.
I actually leveled during a raid inside Kale. But yeah, I wouldn't go there for experience, specifically. Do love the music, though. And the strange sound effects as you get closer to the rocks. Makes me want to... Yeah, like Pantheon has talked about where if you're in a dungeon, you will see resources, either off of the creatures or like in the zone itself, that you can mine and then they go away. This zone kind of screams like, yeah, it could take advantage of that. You got all these crystals on the walls, and if you could mine them... Oh, great, let's look at this. Dubiously, so I should be good to go through here.
Yeah, I think everyone is dubious to these guys unless you kill them.
They're blue, so we could technically come back and kill these guys maybe with my Necro.
Yeah, but I'd rather try and get the faction here so you can come here and sell.
I bet people did kill him, though.
Dubious, he's green though.
It'd be worth a shot just to see, you know, what kind of loot. Now that guy's green, so maybe 35. I might be able to come back here to kill some of these. Guards are all blue at 40. You still behind us?
Blue. They're dark blue. Yeah, I'm right there.
I'm heading down
They're dark blue
towards
at
the
46,
left
man.
door.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how hard do you think they hit then?
Mm-hmm. But they're probably at 39. Yeah, I mean, they're
Dubious.
probably just blue for you. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised both you and me are able to do this. Walk through the city of dwarves.
Well, yeah, they're different kind of dwarves. They're ice dwarves. Ooh, look at this guy. He had a bad day.
Yeah, look at the Froglet Bonecaster robe, it looks like.
Who, me? That's what I'm wearing.
No, the guy that died. So we got some tentacle terrors over there that are dark blue. So you want to try killing some of those? There's no way I'm gonna make this jump, but let's give it a shot. You guys can see Fat Man jump. Oh, almost.
I made it.
Did you yo cannonball?
No, but you guys got wet anyways.
They're green to me.
Oh, I didn't make it either.
I made it. How come you didn't?
Short legs, maybe? I don't know. Comes a thing.
Yeah, because I fell in the water. Velium crawler.
Losing pack regen. Oh, she had heard.
Did we have two, or did you just pull your own?
I pulled one to get him off the back of Gug.
Oh, so we had two. You got root, or do you not have that?
I don't think I have it up.
My terror is almost dead. He's at 27%.
Really, all I'm doing is just distracting it.
As long as you don't die, man.
Well, nope. Let's see here. Let's take a little drained spirit there, and I'll be okay from the damage it did. Now, I just got to change one of my spells here. Look, I killed mine before Gug killed it. Oh, he had two. Never mind. Open mouth and surf foot.
I think you did kill one of them on your own, though.
Yeah, I did, but I meant, I thought you were still on the other stalactite until I looked and saw it was that bug-eyed thing. Velium crawler.
I'm not quite... Like, I would never be able to compete with the Necro on DPS. Like, the Necro, if you wanted to, could definitely kill a mob in a blink of an eye. A lot of mana to waste on those, but...
Yeah, because I'm down to like 12% mana. Did I change it to a skilly? No, I did not.
Wasn't too bad. Those are fairly easy.
You an eyeball.
I'm out of this fight for a minute until I get some mana back.
You got
a crawler eye. It's weird.
Is it a no
I
trade
send
lore
in
kind
the
of thing?
pet.
Oh, there's a weapon. It's not terrible. It goes into a slot, but it doesn't really do anything. It's weird.
You pulling back to here, Gug?
No, we're just keep moving up.
Alright.
I like the stairs though. Nice little like cobblestone.
This little part makes me think I'm running through someone's rib cage.
I think that's kind of what they were going for, like a dragon type feel. Alright, let's get the one on the right side. We may even be able to bypass the one on the left if we do.
It's on it.
So what do you guys, you want to kill the Geonids?
Sure.
Oh,
Should be good gems.
if they drop. That's the thing with them.
Oh, the guy's back. 47 Necromancer.
I think he's like logging on
I
and
think
off.
he's the one who
Maybe.
needed some bone chips.
Oh,
Like doing 2 camps or something?
that could be it. Maybe he left so he could get some bone chips and then gate it back.
Because he asked me if I think is his name Saranin?
Yeah.
Oh, he just came right past us.
Yeah.
He just moved right by us. Because I've seen him up.
He asked me for some, but I didn't have that many.
Yeah, if he wants the Geonids, I'd say let's give it to him.
Yeah, he
I
was
don't
here
wanna-
first, technically, so.
Yeah, I don't really want to fight him over the camp.
We got one up here still. Unless we're just going around it.
Yeah, just go around it. I think those guys don't really drop anything.
Sometimes, but not often.
So these guys are both blue. There is 2 of them, though. As far as I know, they do not cast any type of poison, but we're going to find out.
You probably need Thorn Skin.
Yep, and regen is now flashing.
Again? Must have
Didn't you
missed
get the
pack
pack
regen.
I don't know. I'm always here with you guys, but if I'm outside the range, maybe.
Oh, you got a spider coming up behind you.
Are you
First mob
rooting
is
and stuff?
10%.
I'm at 60, yeah.
I'm only at just about 30. I don't root. Mostly I snare and I'll slow them down. Yeah,
Well,
come on. Target.
I will root then. And then you can back up, and then we are not taking double damage. Because I'll run out of mana if we don't.
Right. Yeah, we'll
Then we'll die.
kill a little slower. Let me know if you get anything below 50%. And,
Yeah, just gotta root them or split them. That's all it is.
And med up a little.
If I'm doing both though, we're definitely gonna go slower. And now we have an ad from the back.
You want me to get it off of you real quick?
Nah, I read it. Or not.
Which one do you want me to get first?
You're fine.
The other spider,
Whichever one breaks first, if they break.
I'm gonna sit over here behind by the princess. Princess Buttercup.
He said 2 blade, which everybody means 2 bluff.
Snare it. No, if it breaks, it doesn't eat me right away.
Eat me, Seymour. You know that Little House of Horrors, or Little Pet Shop of Horror, or whatever the name of that one. I think it's Little House of Horrors, right? With the Feed Me Seymour guy.
Little Shop of Horrors.
There you go. That one actually had a different ending of the creatures getting out and destroying the world. I didn't know about that until like a year ago. I'm kind of blown away because that would have completely and totally changed that movie from what it was. It's one of the few movies I actually like that actor in. I'm not a huge fan of his.
Which one?
The guy that was in the Little House of Horrors or Little Shop of Horrors.
The guy who was
Ghostbuster.
The guy,
Rick Moranis?
yeah, Ghostbuster guy.
Yeah, I'm not a just
Rick
not a
Moranis?
huge fan, but
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
You hear about his story of his like real life stuff, and you respect him a lot better.
what
And all that.
I don't know anything about his real life stuff. What happened with that guy?
So like he did all the Honey I Shrunk the Kids, and he did Ghostbusters and stuff, and I believe his wife passed away or something, and he just walked away from Hollywood to raise his kids and never did another movie, just so he could raise his kids and stuff.
Wow, that is actually really commendable. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids were good movies, but like he was barely even in those.
Ghostbusters, Honey I Shrunk the Kids, and there's probably more that I'm.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Well, dude, Saturday Night Live, Strange Brew. You ever seen Strange Brew? It's an amazing movie, dude. It's a comedy, like it was a Saturday Night Live skit, and it was a spin-off, and they made a movie out of it. 2 Canadian guys. It's about beer. I mean, Strange Brew. So
We're not worthy.
I have to check it out. They had the Night at the Roxbury, which was a spin-off of the Saturday Night Live skit.
yeah, this makes that look like. I mean, this is like the 70s, 80s, I guess, or whatever. But it's really good. They're the guys that came up with the. They put a mouse inside a beer bottle and fed it. You know what I mean? Until it grew, and then they took it to the brewery to try to get free beer. Like, because they found a mouse in their beer bottle.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's an out there story, but it's funny.
He did a lot of comedies. I guess that was his kind of thing. I was always more of like a Chevy Chase kind of fan.
Oh yeah.
Fletch. Though they got a little ridiculous with the Fletch movies.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you?
his style though?
Yeah, but anytime a movie goes into like, and back then they didn't do a lot of sequels, so the fact that he got, was it like 4 or 5 movies out of that?
Did you watch like what was the sitcom he came out with? Like the college? He was a college teacher or professor or something, or Or maybe he was an adult going to a college. Do you remember that when he came out with that a few years ago?
A few years ago, recently, or are you talking about like in the 80s?
No. It was like in year 2000 something, maybe 2005, something like that. It was a sitcom, and Chevy Chase was in it, and he was either a professor or maybe he was just an adult student, like with a bunch of, you know what I mean? It was like a study group or something at a college or something like that, and he was a character.
No, I haven't seen that. The only thing I've seen him in, and not really even recently, was that Disney movie, the Zoom.
I don't. Oh, is that the superhero thing
for like the little kids or whatever?
Yeah,
and
I think this came out after. I can't.
Anyone see the new Ghostbusters? Don't bother.
No. I still haven't seen it.
I like how he throws that in there before we even answer. He's like, "Anybody seen that movie? Don't even try it."
I hid, but I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back, guys.
That's probably the perfect thing to do when somebody asks you to go see that new movie.
Well, I say don't bother.
No, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'm gonna need one for that conversation. I like the original. That doesn't necessarily mean that the remake is gonna be bad. I was against the remake of Batman, but I thought Batman Begins was just really good, and Heath Ledger as the Joker I thought was not going to end up all that great either, and it turned out that he did a fantastic job in that role. So I am more than willing to give Hollywood a chance when it comes to remakes. I am just sick and tired of seeing so many remakes. I want to see something original. And I realize no movie is ever 100% original. A lot of them are remakes of movies or books and stories that I have never heard of because they haven't been redone as many times. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you doing a story I'm just not familiar with. I don't want to see another Spider-Man movie, even though the new one has an actor that I think was actually going to be pretty good.
When the Spider-Man, you know why they're doing that? Is so they can hang on to the license.
Oh, yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, like, how many Spider-Man movies do we have to see?
They do 3, and then they do them over. I'm like, we've seen this. You're just adding new villains to the same storyline. I like the original Spider-Man that he got. I forgot the guy's name, but I thought he was the best Peter Parker. And it's not Spider-Man is really the storyline. It's about Peter Parker being Spider-Man.
I hear Wonder Woman is supposed to be pretty good.
Oh, it's amazing, dude. You didn't see it?
Not yet. No, everybody keeps telling me that it's worth seeing. DC hasn't had the best track record when it comes to these movies.
It's probably the best DC movie I've seen in a while, dude.
Most of their stuff is more successful on the WB than it is in the movies.
The WB?
Yeah, well,
Flash sitcom.
Flash.
I tried to give Flash a chance. I got, I think, into the 2nd season before I just couldn't take it anymore. It was a lot like Smallville.
I kind of like Smallville.
Yeah, but it was like Smallville.
The last seasons.
Except it was sped up. Like what you would normally see in an entire season of Smallville, you would see in almost like one episode. I remember there's one in particular where he goes through the full spectrum of emotions in about 30 seconds. You know, like he breaks up with her, mad, jealous, and then they're back together. And it's all in the span of like 2 scenes. And I was just blown away that you could do that. And the villains are so over the top, which is not bad. There's been some Batman movies out there. I think it was the one with, oh man, what was the guy's name? The guy from Top Gun. Not Tom Cruise, but the other guy. Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah, they had a lot of those movies for
I liked him in Willow.
Top. God, that was way back in the
You idiot! That was before his Batman days.
Yeah, you're going old school on that one. That's almost like the comedy one that he made. He was in The Saint. The Saint was a really good 80s movie, too.
That wasn't bad.
I don't think I've seen that.
He's like a 007-ish kind of a person?
Yeah, a little bit like Gun for Hire.
I'll assist Gug with my pet.
I mean, he doesn't attack, he doesn't kill people, but he definitely was kind of a little mercenary there.
Too bad I ain't got no area effect spells.
Have you seen the new preview for the new Jumanji?
No.
Doesn't look bad.
They are going to kill that because there's nothing they can do to top anything that Robin does.
They're not really trying to do like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like another continuation of what happens with the board.
It's totally different. No, it's totally different. Like you can watch it, so I don't mind telling you. But it's actually it's a modern version and it's a video game.
Oh, okay.
Is it a modern update to Zenfira?
Did you like the original, Tara?
Yeah, that's fine. My dad was a much bigger fan of it than I was.
Packaging.
Like even now, he still enjoys it, and he doesn't like anything anymore.
Has he gotten old and crotchety?
It's hard not to like Robin Williams.
No, he has Alzheimer's. Movie took away his personality.
All right, packaging when you're close. There you go.
Yeah, it's hard not to like Robin Williams in pretty much anything. I think I only ever saw him in one movie that was weird, and it was about him trying to find his dead wife in the afterlife or something. I didn't understand the movie.
Photo, 1 hour photo, I think it was.
Oh, that's a great movie, dude.
That one that much. It wasn't one of his good.
No,
ones.
He's not talking about that. Yeah. He's talking about is there a heaven or heaven something, that's a great movie.
You got to be paying attention. And I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else, and I kept looking up and be like, I don't know what is going on in this thing. But I was waiting for like all the jokes, and I wasn't finding them.
That was a serious.
He does do serious movies too.
Yeah. He usually throws a little bit of humor in there every once in a while. I didn't see any humor in that one.
Like Goodwill Hunting and...
yeah, that was a great
Although that one put me to sleep 3 times I looked at... Oh, a crystal grinder.
Oh.
This is good for someone's rogue. At least
these controls suck.
Old school video games, man.
Never want that?
No, it's just these games. The control and camera suck.
I got pretty good weapons for my rogue, so if you guys want it, take it, give it to... It's kind of cool, though, if it has an actual look to it.
It's a push dagger.
So the named is not up. I am going to let you guys do your thing over here for... I guess you can't use Harmony.
I don't have anything like that. And the stuff I do is only for undead.
They're all blue.
How many is in there?
5? And only one's green. So the one on the left is green, blue, blue, and blue.
I have 35 mana.
Yeah, you're going to have to met up for that one. Or we can just avoid it. It's up to you guys.
I mind trying it if you want.
I could try Feign Death Pull, but I'm not very good at that.
If you got Mez, if you could Mez 1 or 2 of those guys, that would probably give us the ability to root a couple of the other ones and then fight them down or burn them down.
Yeah, but there's only like a 15, 18 second, and then it'll come running.
That's fine. You just keep remezzing them. I don't have any buffs on, by the way.
Alright, let me...
you don't have regen?
I must have got dispelled, or I was too far out.
Oh my gosh.
I do have Invoke Fear.
Now, one movie that I have seen that they remade that I heard anyways, I haven't seen it yet myself, but I heard had pretty good reviews from certain people, was The Mummy? Have any of you guys seen it with the Tom Cruise? The Tom Cruise, because he's not just a regular guy anymore. Didn't know why I referred to him as the Tom Cruise.
I'm going to try and root 2. How's that?
Well, don't do it yet. We're not ready for it yet.
Yeah, 20 mana, and I'm not done buffing yet.
And then I'll feign it off, and then I'll get up and...
11 mana. He's buffed.
Target the others.
Well, this Jumanji is like a present day, it looks like, is what it's set in. And it's like a bunch of teenagers playing a video game, and it's like they find it, oh, Jumanji, the video game, let's play, blah, blah, blah. And it's almost like pick your character, and then it sucks them in.
What kind of system are they playing it on?
It looks like an old... I mean, I don't know if it was like a Nintendo or a Sega, but it looks like an old system they found in a basement or something, you know what I mean?
So it has like a cartridge to it.
Let me park my pet.
I don't know if I remember that from the previews or whatever. I just remember it being an old game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they found it and it's old and it worked. Wow, check it out. But it sucks them in.
Did you guys ever see Zathura?
Yeah, I like that one.
Made by the same people, pretty much. But
it's basically a spin-off of Jumanji.
But the one catch about this is, and this is the weird part that might lose some people, it kind of actually pepped me up, got my attention, was once they kind of get sucked in, their characters change into, like, the character it is, but what they did is they made them actors. Like, The Rock is one of them, and Jack Black is one of them, and who's the comedian guy?
Jack Black and The Rock in the same movie, I think, is a good enough reason to go watch it.
Who's The Rock and, the little short black guy he's always with in all the movies? I can't remember his name.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's in it. So, I mean, and then there's a female actress in it, too. So, kind of a neat little twist, you know what I mean?
They picked some pretty good guys. I mean, he was in Get Hard.
Seems like they went big, you know what I mean? Like,
Did they get the other guy, the tall guy from Get Hard? That would have been a good combo. Oh, my God.
No, those are the only 4. The girl, I guess she's maybe supposed to be something, and I don't recognize her, though.
Oh, you don't recognize the woman?
She's a redhead, but I don't recognize her.
Is she from, like, Now You See Me, Now You Don't? Because she's done some comedies.
I have no idea, dude. I don't recognize her.
You got me wanting to see this. All right, let's look it up, guys. IMDb. It is Jumanji.
What is this shit? Jeez.
It's not the one... It's not the one that I thought it was. I thought it was the one chick that was in Zombieland, and that's what I thought it was at first, because I kind of like her as an actress, but it's not her, so if that helps you at all. I don't know if that helps you.
You think it's another one. I can't really look it up that way.
Yeah. You can't type in not the girl from Zombieland? You can't type that in?
I mean, I can, but I think I know which one you're talking about, and I think it is the girl from the movie I was referring to.
But it's a pretty funny trailer. So you have to watch the trailer to kind of
Maybe I misspelled it because it's not coming back.
I might be able to. No, I don't. Yeah, maybe I can share. Let me see onto the Skype page. Sure, you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? Words.
Words have meaning.
Oh, it's the 40M too. I am medding slow. I apologize. But I was almost out of mana one week. Stop buffing. Oh, here we go.
No, you're good. All right, so Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle 2017.
Yeah, that's it.
Karen
That's
Gillan.
ready for poll?
Doctor Who, I think, right? That's who she looks like. Doctor Who girl.
Well, there's like a teen cast and then the character cast. It's the character cast that
Guardians of the Galaxy. She was in the number 2, volume 2. Doctor Who, yeah. So she's the girl from Doctor Who.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which
I
one?
knew I recognized her.
There's a gazillion girls from Doctor Who.
The only redhead, Amy Pond.
Yeah, she was one of the better ones too.
I liked her. I mean, you can't really go wrong in that outfit when you first got to see her.
I thought and I hate to not know the names and be like that, but the black girl was gorgeous. I thought
the one with the curly hair, or the one with the straight hair?
The straight hair.
Yeah, I missed her. Like, I went back and I was watching. For some reason, I was just really never quite into the Doctor Who's until I saw the episode with her in it. And not because of her, it was more to do with the Doctor that was hanging around her. I thought he was just the right sense of goofy and interesting. The storylines were very well done. We're getting actually attacked by something. What is this?
Repop.
So, I kind of got into it. So I went back and I watched all their Doctor Who's that were on Netflix. And that season, the one that you're talking about with the girl, she wasn't in there. So when they came out with the new season on TV for Doctor Who, I thought it was all caught up. So I recorded it on my TiVo, and I'm waiting for it, and I get in there, and I'm missing 3 seasons or 4 seasons, so I got to go back and watch those because I have no idea what's going on in the newer seasons. But I absolutely love the Doctor Who's now. I need to go back and watch some of the earlier ones too, because I know it's supposed to be on the 60s, maybe even earlier than that.
I go through phases of watching it. I get burnout on it if I watch several in a row.
I watch it in the morning when I'm waiting for Star Trek to come on.
BBC tends to play some really good stuff. Star Trek, Doctor Who. No Stargate yet. In fact, I haven't really seen any channel play Stargate. I'm not quite sure if they just can't get permission or not, if that's an HBO thing or...
Sci-Fi used to play it all the time, but they
ready for a poll?
Yeah, I'm at 50, or I'm at 60, so.
Okay.
I didn't really like Rose myself. I thought she came off a little snotty. Although she did get her happy ending, she did end up with the Doctor in an alternate reality with an alternate Doctor Who.
Oh.
Faint it?
2 of them?
That's good. If you can faint it.
I love it when I'm blind and don't notice things.
Love it when a plan comes together.
You good?
I think so.
I got 1 rooted. I got 2 rooted, technically. And I can't seem to get a target.
Your pet is owning it. You don't even have a weapon. I thought you looted some weapons, man.
I did, but I'm not sure if we're going to keep this pet or not. He might be one of the strongest. I might have to.
Well, I don't know. How many weapons?
I looted
probably
get
get
some
some
Valium spears, and
yeah.
Oh, here comes the other 2. 3.
Comes the other
3 of
4.
Here comes one. I'll root it.
Oh no!
I got that one
Another
in front of you.
sewer level.
I got that one right there, dude.
Yeah.
Back up.
I rooted
Yeah,
it.
might as well. If you want to root the other ones, I'm killing the webmaster. That's why it's taking a little bit of time. He's at 38%. Definitely
Your
a
pet
name.
is about to die. Never mind.
Yeah, there he goes. Let me know if you need
I'll
me to
root
snag
this
those.
Back up.
Or
Back
maybe
up.
it's 2.
Back up. Back up.
I rooted 1.
We don't want to back up too far down this hole because they probably repopped.
I can't say that he was my first Doctor. I did catch some of the crazy rainbow scarf Doctor when I was younger. Didn't care for it. I think it was the English humor was a little bit too thick, and I never quite gotten English humor as much as I wish I had. You know, Monty Python. People
Benny
love that
Hill.
thing, and yeah, Benny Hill never quite got that either. But people derive so much enjoyment.
Take
out
this
of,
one on me.
You got life tap?
Yep, I'm about to use it.
I think they're just really well done, though, as far as the episodes go. He's carefree, he's silly and zany. At the same time, there's a lot of downsides to what he does, and you realize, for the most part, there's a lot of, deflecting of his troubles and his past encounters, because it is so hard, hurtful for him to, think about those things.
Sewer of death.
What's going on?
Lots of stuff. Oh. Stuff running into walls.
I think she's being chased by something over there, guys.
Can't get the
Oh,
target.
I'm being chased by a horde of things.
Hordes are not good, from what I remember.
Oh.
Unless they're on your
they're
side.
not. There's like 5 things after me.
Pull a Laura Croft and shoot him in the face.
Survival horror. Let's choose your battles wisely.
Yeah, my brother absolutely loved the Doctor Who ones, and I just never quite given them the chance. And as I gotten older, maybe that has refined my palate, but I don't know. I was kind of addicted to them there for a good few months, going through as many seasons as I knew existed for the newer ones, anyways.
Voyager's been on Netflix. I've been watching Voyager a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you never seen it before?
Deep State.
Oh, I did. I just rewatching it
Someone
all.
just nailed me from behind.
I liked all the characters except for Neelix. It wasn't
He
like
could cook, dude. He could cook.
He-
And I mean, you didn't want to use the simulators for your food because he could cook.
Well, they were limited on their energy, so they couldn't use the replicators.
It's weird.
I'm pretty sure there's other people in there that could cook. I think he was the only one who actually wanted to cook.
I appreciate a man that wants to cook.
Yeah, but everybody else there had multiple PhDs and so many subjects, and they're just like, I don't want to cook. I'll create a machine that will cook for me.
They did. It's called the replicators.
Exactly. And Neelix was like, I don't know how to make a replicator, but I know how to break some eggs and mix some actual hair into the food. Nobody ever liked it. They always gave him crap about his food. But beyond that, beyond like that of his character's creation, I didn't really care for the actor all that much.
Lilola root soup.
Or Stu,
Pop.
yeah, Stu.
Oh, what are these spiders? I thought we killed that one.
I just popped. I just rooted on his behind.
Yeah, Janeway, she used to do a lot of Broadway shows, and I think she went back to doing that. Tuvok, I believe, is a musician of some kind, a singer or jazzer.
And he's making webisodes, Star Trek style webisodes.
Yeah, you know, a lot of fan-based movies have come out. The Doctor.
Renegade.
The Doctor is by far one of my favorite characters out of all of them. And he seems like a really good guy, too. He's gone into a lot of educational things for, like, NASA and schools just to kind of teach kids, you know, you got to stay in there and learn this kind of thing. But I don't know. He seemed like a character that grew over time.
I didn't really like Chakotay either, though, to be honest with you, man.
They never did a lot with his character either. I don't think they knew what to do with him.
I always thought they would do a romance thing with him and Janeway.
It seemed too obvious. I think that's kind of why they steered away from it.
And then 7 and 9 had sort of a thing for him as well.
They kind of implied, or more than implied, I think in the episode where Kim goes back into the past to save everything, that's how it ended up.
Pop, whatever. Two pops.
How you guys doing on mana?
24.
I'm a tad low. I got a root or two left.
Webmaster is... Okay, ready. Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't the episode they implied it in, but they did imply in one of them that she kind of lost it after he died. Maybe it was the one that she comes back into the past to send them through... Yeah, I think it was the very last episode. She comes back into the past, Janeway, to send the Voyager crew through the Borg node or something.
Borg tube thing.
They had so many past episodes in that thing, and usually that is the sign of a show going downhill. I think they played it fairly well, because it was usually only one episode and then done.
Yeah, I'm going to be really low on mana after this heal right here, sir.
What season are you on right now?
First season still. I just started watching it, like, this week. So I'm, like, on season 1, episode 6 or 7? Something like that.
Is that... Chakotay go off and do his capture by...
I'm trying to think of what...
Kazon.
I know I did the one where they met the one race that dies and cocoons herself. That was a pretty good one.
Kim?
Can't remember what... they're trying
and
to
the computer virus took over?
I don't remember the computer virus taking over.
Neither do I.
Yeah, they had the lead virus was like a clown face guy inside. They were like...
That's way later on.
I don't think that's this one. Yeah, I've seen them all, but it's been a while. But Voyager was one of my favorite series out of all of them.
I think Scott Bakula kind of killed off the franchise a little bit, which is a shame because I loved him in Quantum Leap. Absolutely amazing Quantum Leap.
There's supposed to be a new one coming out though, a new series. So
there's always rumors of a new.
Yeah, that one's already in the works.
Is it based off of the new Star Trek
Discovery?
though?
Yeah. Shaniqua Martin Green will be in it. She was from The Walking Dead. She played not Tasha, but black chick with the short hair.
September 24th, man. Star Trek Discovery. That's what it's called.
Yeah, and Michelle Yeoh will be in it.
I'm not a big fan of the new series or the new Star Trek universe.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, the Klingons are way different. They're more primitive. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that or not. I don't like it when they change the canon of stuff.
I don't know. We talked about this before. I just think the Star Trek has gotten too violent. It used to be about hope. Yeah, Kirk went around. He started fights and he slept with a lot of women.
Oh.
But Next Generation really kind of refined the series and made, like with Captain Picard, it more about anytime he went against the Romulans or the Klingons, he seemed amused or just annoyed that he had to deal with people who were, so primitive that they couldn't understand their own emotions and didn't understand that, they were playing to be very predictable. But he never let it get to him too much. Like he would be like, okay, let's do this. We got to have a good outcome. I'm not going to kill you, even though I could, because we've learned from that. And now, man, oh my god, especially like I like Voyager, but like almost every episode, there's somebody blowing somebody up or another fight starting.
That's the way the world is going.
I understand, but I kind of miss the like. Let's go off and just explore for the sake of exploring.
Get up.
Us.
Stargate did a few episodes like that until like the later seasons where they went the same route of just like death and destruction in every episode.
I mean, I haven't played it, but like the game, what is it, One Man's Sky or whatever the heck it is? I mean that's exploring in that, and it's not a very popular game compared to like let's go shoot aliens and smash our face in. You know what I mean? Like
actually, it's a pretty good game.
The reason it wasn't popular is because it didn't deliver on a lot of the promises the devs.
Yeah, they lied to so many
dished
people.
Out.
But it's a pretty good game. I've watched Cypher play it. I played a little bit of it myself. I definitely like it, and I think it could maybe suit a role-playing series, to kind of take on the role of like Captain's Log and come up with like a little robot to talk to or something. But I don't know. I mean, it may be down the works somewhere, but
I am at about 35 in.
I agree with you on that one. Red Cloud Stargate SG-1 was absolutely fantastic. Until, what season was it that O'Neill decided to retire and be a producer or a writer or something on the show, and they got the guy from, what was that TV show I didn't like? Farscape? They got that guy in there?
Oh, yeah. I liked Farscape.
I didn't like Farscape. I definitely didn't like the actor they got. I did like the girl from there. I thought, her...
Which one? The blue girl?
No, the one that steals the ship in Stargate. I think she was a mercenary in Farscape.
Oh, Claudia Black. It was his love interest in Farscape.
I think her skill as an actress is absolutely amazing. She jumps into a show that's been going for so long.
Oh man, I got bitch slapped.
Yeah,
and she fits right in. Well, I mean, beyond that,
oh man, that hurt. What the hell?
Some stuff going on in the background over there.
Don't mess with demon women.
We already know that. Thanks for...
I think that's
you're like one slap.
Every guy's handbook right there.
Does she literally slap the pixels out of your mouth?
How's your mana? You good?
45.
About 68, going on 70. But I need something so I can tap soon.
Hey, I'm pulling back to us. Yeah, I just think she did a fantastic job with jumping into a show. It has to be a little bit intimidating too. Jump in with like people already know each other and they've been on the show for years, and then they made Stargate Atlantis, which it seemed like a lot of the episodes paralleled each other. Maybe they didn't have the writers that they needed to come up with completely original scripts on both shows at the same time. And it kind of rehashed all the same war and destruction that they were going with on the new series of Stargate. And then I think the worst out of all was Stargate Universe. I could not get past like the first season of that one. That was Battlestar Galactica is what it looked like to me.
It had T'Pol. Thank God.
It had what?
T'Pol. Isn't that the one with? You're talking about MacGyver, right? As the
Stargate. Stargate. SG-1
oh, Stargate. I thought you were talking about Star Trek. Sorry.
Nah, MacGyver though. MacGyver was never in.
Or not MacGyver. What's the guy's name? That was the captain of the last Star Trek.
You're talking about the guy from
Quantum Leap guy. Quantum Leap. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Star Trek. My brain went off on that. Sorry.
I like the dude from that series that was the Andorian. He had done some horror movies in the 80s that you guys might recognize. Reanimator, I think was the name of one of them.
He also played Wei Yun from Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, he played quite a few characters. He's just a good actor. Finally got a major role. Yeah, Daniel Jackson, although I did like the guy they replaced him with later on, I was very torn because I like Daniel Jackson. I like the guy they had playing his role. And then they got the guy from the other planet. What was his name?
Can I read it?
Oh, this is gonna bug me. I can't even think of his name now. But yeah, he was really good. And then I guess they got rid of him when that Daniel Jackson actor guy kind of wanted to come back. I did see him on a few Outer Limits episodes. I don't know why he left the show in the first place. Maybe, real life problems. Maybe, whatever. But he did eventually come back. I think like a season later, less than a season later. Okay, we got 2 incoming. Yeah, it's a good sci-fi. You don't run into a lot of good sci-fi shows that you can kind of really get behind, and they last for a while. Eureka was a good one until they did the time travel, and pretty much erased everything that they had spent 4 or 5 seasons building up. Again, Eureka, main reason I liked it is every episode they tended to explore science, and yeah, they would run into like goofy, zany problems, but it wasn't like, oh, let's go off and destroy somebody. That came later. Kind of starts off with pure science, and that always interests me. I know I'm weird. I used to watch the History Channel and Discovery Channel back before they went the way of MTV and stopped playing, historic and educational shows.
Ancient Aliens is very historic.
It totally is, man. Like, I remember the Egyptians putting it down on their sarcophagus about the ancient aliens. And the funny thing is, if you look at the picture of the alien on that sarcophagus, and then you watch the next episode and they talk about how it was actually ghosts that did it, and it's the same picture they're referring to. And it's the same...
ancient aliens, man. Come on.
It's the same scientist. Or no, ancient astronaut theorist. The guy with the crazy hair. Cracks me up every time I see him.
Dude, I love that show. I love it. How else would they move them big rocks around except for some device from space, man? I mean, come on.
I
People
know.
didn't do that.
There's only one explanation. I think it was the Loch Ness Monster incorporated with Ghost and some ghouls and goblins.
You have thorns.
Yeah, I got thorns. I like making fun of them. I watched them. I have a good time, listening to the crazy theories that they got going on. And who knows, they might actually be right. A lot of the time, people who are ridiculed tend to actually be right. So,
what's the Azteca lines or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? The lines with the... You know what I'm talking about? Where you can see them from up in the air? It's like the ant and the monkey and all that.
Yeah.
They said they just found not too long ago, a skeleton, and the thing has 3 fingers and like an elongated head there, man.
Yeah, but they've been finding, well, again, it could be true, but they've been finding skulls like that from tribes that actually deform the head from birth. There's one that I remember seeing as a kid. They put these rings around the neck, and they actually stretch their neck out to look like a giraffe. That. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember seeing that like National Geographic.
The thing is, when they take the ring off,
they break their neck, yeah.
They could die because their head flop over.
The fingers were twice as long and had 2 extra set of joints. So that's weird. Of course, it could be a made-up skeleton, too, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's what they're claiming.
What freak me out is these giant skeletons they keep claiming they found.
I don't know. You just never know with those things. I'm always willing to give people the benefit of the doubt. I just want a little bit more hard evidence than their word, unfortunately. There's a lot of people who will do pretty much anything for money.
Yeah. But I also believe that there could be
attention.
A civilization or even 2, 100,000 years ago that we don't know about. I believe that somewhere on the Earth, it's buried somewhere. Yeah.
I mean, they used to think that the giant squid was, something they used to draw down on maps.
Release the Kraken!
Yeah, like, beware, there be monsters here. And
then they... off underwater.
That's good, because there's a mob down there I'm not going after. He's running.
I think he's up here now for some reason.
Oh, I'm killing one now. Yeah, I was pulling the mobs in the room as they spawn, so we didn't have to worry about it.
Did you... Oh, there's a... Did you back him off, or did he kill it?
Hopefully he killed it, because he's gonna get ads otherwise. He didn't kill it?
Yeah, hold on, I'm rooting him.
No, I meant the one that he went down after to kill.
Oh, I'm backing him up. Well, no, he's doing okay now.
Oh man, just keep evac up. If we see a whole bunch of mobs coming, I will let you make that call on that one. Because that river actually goes completely and totally underneath us, back the way we came.
Well, you know.
But yeah, they had the giant squid. Was it the coelacanth or whatever, which is like a 65 million year old weird scaly fish that they didn't think existed for 65 million years. Like it went extinct with the dinosaurs, and they found that floating around in the water. So yeah, just you never quite know, especially when it comes to the water. It seems like whether those things exist. Although I've seen the show on for several years now, searching for Bigfoot, and they've yet to find him.
Well, there's a hole or something is it in China or somewhere? It's like the deepest hole in the world they're drilling.
You know, we're living
and
on
they couldn't drill anymore. They had to stop, man.
What they hit?
They couldn't drill. They couldn't, like, it got too hard or too hot or both and they were thinking there was stuff down there, man.
I think they said they used the satellites to find or see that there was an entire like ocean or lake underneath the Arctic or one of them. Okay, so we got several mobs here. We're gonna concentrate a little bit. Let's.
Yeah, because I'm at 25. Are these the ones that didn't get killed, or is this a pull?
I pulled 2 and then 1 spawned on us.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the stories about like aliens and stuff just because you don't really get to see those original stories in the movies anymore. So now you can watch the History Channel and you can hear all about sci-fi.
What about the show where they think the what is it? Oh my gosh, the treasure's buried in the swamp. You know the
curse of the blah blah thingy, Crystal Lake or something.
It's the Masons or whatever. You know, it could be. They think maybe it's maybe even the what's the Ark or whatever. Ark of the Covenant might be buried in that swamp or whatever. You know what I mean? So.
I think when in doubt, blame the Masons.
Something Island. Something
Curse of Oak Island. Oak Island.
Yeah. Skull Island. I'm almost out of mana, so we're gonna need. I can root this, and then I'm going to need the med, or we're all gonna die. And this one is not rooted still.
I'm rooting this one here.
I will be out of mana almost after this.
I think I'm done for tonight.
Already?
Did you get killed already?
She's rage quitting.
No.
Oh, we got this, I think. I'm going to need a mid break, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, there's one more over there by the bridge, too. You need to tap, honey, before you die, because I don't have any mana to heal you.
I'm tapping.
Let me know if you need me to get that off you.
That's my last.
Oh, we got another pop.
I might have to feint it off here.
No, you're good. Nothing's hitting you right now.
Use your mana to root instead of feint death, because it's you can probably get 3
no, we're good.
roots
We're good
for 1 feint death.
That guy is almost dead. All right, so we're switching over to the new one.
I gotta root this one behind me though.
I can dot it. I can throw you a heal.
I love the Sci-Fi Channel though, or not the Sci-Fi, the Discovery Channel when they used to show those documentaries on like how we would go to Mars and how we'd build space stations. Definitely sci-fi-ish because we never actually built any of those space stations they were talking about when I was kids or went to Mars in the year that they said that we were going to go. We didn't get any flying cars. Oh, you got another pop? Oh my god, this is going to get rough.
No, it's just the same one. It's rooted
Come on,
again.
get off of him.
No, you have that one and then you have another one up where he's at. So we have 3 mobs total right now.
Yeah, that one was there the whole time though.
Oh, was it?
He had it rooted. Next you're going to tell me Naked and Afraid is not real science either, dude. I mean, come on.
No, but I like watching it. They don't show anything on there, so if you're thinking, like, oh yeah, you're gonna get to see, no, like there's nothing like that.
What a pervy!
You get to see some ass.
I guess you could see more than that online or on the news, but it's interesting in the mirror. No, it's just kind of cool to see how 2 people that may not get along with each other in a survival situation can have things go very well for them or very wrong for them. Like personality-wise, doesn't seem to matter too much as long as you're willing to kind of do the work.
I think it would be a big deal for me to go with clothes on. You know what I'm saying? What do I want naked? You know what I mean? Like it'd be hard. No, wait.
To go with clothes.
It would be difficult for me. even with clothes on to survive. You know what I mean? Let alone being naked.
Oh yeah, to survive, to go.
Shush it, Tara.
I could,
Yeah, that's not what you said.
like,
Were you worried that your Pikachu will be seen all over national television?
I've never heard her call it that before.
yeah.
We don't go anywhere cold. Who else is it?
I was gonna say, if it's hot outside, I don't have a problem going naked. I've lived in Houston. If it's hot outside, you don't wear a lot of clothes. Like, you just try to get out of that.
Yeah.
Get as comfortable as
I think
possible.
the worst part of that is like when they send you to swamps, you got all the mosquitoes to deal with.
Ain't nothing you can do about that except get used to it. At some point you do, and at some point your skin actually starts to get a little thicker to where they don't really, bite you as often. Like, it seems like it's a little harder for them to get in there. I could be just completely full of crap, but I've lived here for, my whole life, and mosquitoes have always been a thing, and Cypher just hit me up. And at some point I stopped noticing him.
Cypher hit you?
Yeah, he hit me right in the face.
In the balls, eh?
You saying his balls are on his face?
We get Tara and Cypher back in here, man.
This is the famous ball Chilean, man.
No, I'm getting tired.
Man, I'm sorry you died, dude.
Yeah, that sucks, dude, for
That
LinkedIn.
sucks so much.
But at least now you have
especially when Link did.
you have the power to be like, when people were like, "Oh, well, I went linked to you," be like, "No, I've done it,
Yeah,
man."
well,
Hello? It's me.
well, the thing is that Skype was lagging me worse than anything else, and I died to a rabid wolf, which I could have gotten away from if I didn't LD.
Right.
Yeah.
But were you getting good experience while you were doing that quest? Like, was it worth it, or you think now it's a little too dangerous?
It's definitely worth it. I can't be in Skype while I'm doing it, of course.
Right. You gotta take the extra little precaution.
I can't be doing anything other than playing EverQuest while I'm doing that quest.
Which is a shame, because it seems like it's a perfect quest to be doing, like, everything else other than be playing EverQuest when you do it, because it's such, just kind of run back and forth.
Yeah. So what are you up to?
We are over in Crystal Caverns killing spiders. You're more than welcome to come join us. We got our level 40s out. We could use Bard Lovin'. I know these guys are having some issues with their mana.
Or a straight up cleric if you got one at this level.
Nope. I only have one cleric. And he's not of
quite
that
high
level.
enough for this zone.
He actually has 4. Don't let him kid you guys. He has 4, and he's gotten his epic on each and every one of them.
That's true, though. I mean...
He's got his epic, and his epic 1.0, and his 2.0, and...
Huh?
Well, I got my epic 1.5, but I don't have a 2.0 yet. I mean, the 1.5 only took me a day. I'm kidding. Of course.
I'm at 15 now.
Notice how he had to throw that disclaimer in there like he was guilty of something? Of course.
All right, I'll let's see. Can I get a port from Lava?
Do we want to stay here and get him here, or do we just want to go somewhere else? Or what do you want to do?
I'll port over and get you.
We could actually just port over and get him if you want.
The XP's not the most spectacular.
No, it's not.
I've actually moved a little bit myself.
It's good to see it, but I mean,
If he's joining us, and we could try maybe Soul B, like that would be good experience for everybody and very easily to port to.
Where's he at?
I think he's in Lava Storm.
Soul B.
Ooh.
So that works.
Oh, wait a minute. I do not know where I am.
Well, that's a problem.
I know where I am now. I'm in. Oh wow, the lag is real.
I was gonna say he's in the Matrix right there for a second.
Seriously real.
That was 10 seconds before my song actually.
What was that?
My song. It took 10 seconds for my song to actually hit. So I'll probably just be casting songs.
That works actually. With the group that we have, we're kicking some serious butt. We just kind of need that extra mana regen for these guys to keep up with the hills.
Okay.
So yeah, let's check to make sure the name's not up, and if you guys want, we can go ahead and pour it out. Actually, the Crystal Webmaster, which I don't believe is the name, but he's up.
We'll take him before we go. Bring him. I'm full now. I'm almost full now. Just a point or two away. Yes, I'm back in the game again.
It's a webmaster.
Are any of you guys looking forward to going to watch the new Spider-Man movie?
I'll probably see it when it's TV. No big rush or anything like that.
I might go see it in a theater, maybe after the first couple weeks or something. I don't know. We'll see.
You gonna wait to see how like the reviews are, or just wait and go watch it?
I'm just not in a hurry. If Iron Man didn't make his suit with 67 different points of web extraction, I probably would be more hyped.
I'm right
he
there.
He kind of
with you
ruined
on
it
that
for me. Mike, really? You had to put that in the trailer, so I don't want to go now.
There is a spider suit that in the comic books that Iron Man did give him.
Yeah, but it wasn't
the Iron Spider.
It wasn't his first
but
suit.
That's a completely different suit than what he has there.
If Marissa Tomei's in it, that's pretty much why I want to go see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to go see it because Marissa Tomei's aunt.
What are we doing?
Yeah, here we go.
I don't care in what world you're living in. She's nobody's aunt.
But keep me my aunt. I don't give a shit.
I knew that was coming. Oh man.
You know how gross that sounds.
I don't care.
To a guy,
you seen Marissa Tomei? Yeah,
to a guy, gross is great.
She
I care very much, Nonal.
She did a movie a while back called The Wrestler, and she was playing a stripper in that one.
Wasn't that the guy with he was in Iron Man 2, the villain with the whip?
The Marlboro Man? What was the name of that movie? Something in the Marlboro Man. Back in the, again, 80s, where they played like bikers and they robbed from some of these drug dealers. And
I'm going to bind right here. Does anybody want to bind?
I think you might have had him in there. No, I don't want to
bind. No, thank you.
I will sell while we're here, though.
Oops.
Well. If you guys have any bricks on you want to get rid of.
What the hell is someone hitting me?
Yes.
Probably
it's
that
called a fire amp. It's all up in you.
No, it's a Sir Lindell.
Oh, yeah, he's a pain in the butt, too. I'll kill him here in a second.
Don't zone in yet.
What?
Oh, crap.
That's what you said the last time you did, sir.
I lived.
God love you.
Man, that death was... I even wrote a poem. I don't know if you saw it on Facebook.
I did.
Yeah.
Old school lurker. Oh, tell me you're joking, man. He hears Joe Pesci is playing Uncle Ben in the new Spider-Man movie.
That would be freaking awesome.
Wouldn't it? Like, I would love to see like a gangster version of Uncle Ben. You talking to me?
No, that's the guy who was in Stardust who did the candy dance.
She's gonna be in it, dude.
Who's that?
Marissa Tomei. She's gonna be in it for sure.
What about Joe Pesci?
I am not going to go Joe Pesci.
My cousin Vinny?
I like Joe Pesci, but not as much as I like Marissa Tomei.
Your Honor, I want you to excuse the youths.
What are you afraid you're gonna find?
Oh.
Are you afraid you're gonna find porn sites dedicated to Joe Pesci or something?
He's an actor, so probably. I imagine that exists.
Why don't you Google Joe Pesci porn and see what's real?
No.
I don't think it would be the top
Are you
search.
still at the rings? No,
I'm at
meet me. That's right. Meet me out front, and I'll do a group before we go zone in if you want.
He's like, I don't
know.
Nah, but if Joe Pesci could pull off the actor that he, or not the actor, the character that he had with, oh man, what was the name of that movie now? It was a gangster movie from the guy that was in the movie No Escape? Goodfellas, yeah, there you go. If he could pull off that character as Uncle Ben, classic. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, maybe.
Amazingly horrible for a Spider-Man movie, but amazing to see him in that role again.
I somehow went the wrong way around.
How do you get lost in Lava Storm? I do apologize for those of you who are listening and hearing the thunder. I know that scares people.
Because it's me, dude.
It startles me every time. Boom.
Wait, no. What's his face? Why?
I'm not leaving. I think it's Donald.
Why are you almost dead, Mr. Corpse?
Why did you have to say why so many times?
Because you're freaking me out.
Broken record. Why?
Why ask why?
Oh man, Joe Pesci. That's my favorite comment of the day right there.
Alright. I guess you want some mana regeneration.
Sure, why not?
Such.
That'd be like them getting Scarface to do the movie.
That would be alright.
Robert De Niro in Stardust. He plays a gay pirate who flies on a dirigible.
That was a good movie.
Yep.
That was a good movie. And he did a good job in that movie.
Can dance. It's like, oh my god. You would not expect a guy like Robert De Niro to be doing that.
That is what acting is all about. If you can pull off the role despite the concept or the idea that people have of you, that's amazing. And he's able to do it, man. He's been around. He did another movie too. What was it called? The Intern, or something along those lines. It was kind of like a comedy as well as I don't know. What else would you throw it in there? It was a comedy, but there's more seriousness to it as well.
15M. Sure, why not? 15M.
Just gotta be a little careful.
You want to do Royals or?
I can never be royal.
If we could find a couple extra people, we could do Royals. I don't think we could do it with what we have.
We probably need another healer and DPS.
Yeah, or puller. Somebody who could, monk maybe.
Bard can pull, dude.
Oh, you not liking my pulling skills?
Well, you said your connection. You said your connection was a little bad, so I didn't want you to go out there and die.
You can do it.
Doesn't mean I can't pull.
I have faith in you.
If you feel like you can, man, you're more than welcome to.
Shaman, we would get to shrink your fat ass. Just saying.
It doesn't work. They tried, just.
Are we setting up here, camping the entrance?
For now. He'll let him look at it and see what's up and whether we can move in.
Make a pick now.
Looks like a mage is actually taking the window room.
What the hell, man?
Let's do a camp check. Find out what is open and what is not. I'm guessing bats and bugs is taken based on the number of 50s in the zone. Got some Uber reports in here. Princess Leia. I don't know who that person is. Weird.
Can I report?
What'd you call it?
Oh, yeah, he got charmed.
Went up by a port.
Too bad. You're not even in game.
Don't you know trolling when you hear it?
She works for Yellow Company. Yellow Cab Company.
Yeah, she's...
Guess to send you
That's
guys.
an idea.
She sounds special, alright. Ooh, I like your mana song, sir. Just saying.
Damn right, I'm special.
You've only been playing it for like a second and a half, and he's like, oh yeah.
I went up to like almost 15% in that short little time. That took me forever in that other zone.
It's so slow without it.
Uh-huh. No one answered any camp checks at all.
Nope.
I think I got a new graphic whenever I leveled.
For your mana song, you mean?
Yeah. For all my songs.
30?
Because 29 is kind of odd.
This guy,
I'm almost level 30 though.
Maybe it is 29. I thought it was 30 that they opened up that upgrade to your graphics. I think they do it 3 times, right? Level 15 or something, and then level 30. And I don't know, Talon would be the guy to ask on that one.
Yeah.
I never noticed it on live. I hate to say it. I'm not big on the details, I guess, because I never noticed that they actually upgraded the spell effects as I got bigger. I just noticed a lot more of them, and I always figured it was because people got more spells. Not.
How did you not notice?
Because I was always staring at a wall or the floor. Because
So was I, and I noticed.
Dial-up sucked. So I never really looked too much into it.
Well, if you have nothing else, dial-up doesn't suck as much as nothing.
Well, now, I'm saying back in the day, dial-up was just...
I had dial-up too, and I noticed it. Your excuses are not valid.
Yeah, it might not be. I like chicken.
Yeah, my song graphics definitely upgraded.
I don't know, Thubi uses it all the time.
So do I.
Just seeing if it works. Are you pulling from pretty far away? You want us to move up a little bit?
I'm pulling some herbs, some mobs from.
Do you want us to
we
follow you around right behind you?
We got pop at the entrance.
I got a single Sosek kobold coming in. I'll pull him straight to the entrance and mez him. Okay, that's not a single.
Snaring this one.
Cords, where are you?
Yeah, you're going down pretty fast.
Healing you. I don't know where
I'm in the tunnel.
Healing you anyway. Healing you anyway. I don't care what you say.
You resisted my dooming.
He might be in the tunnel next to the window.
Don't snare him. That's not how I mez. It's better if you just use mez.
I'm gonna die.
Zone it?
May have to zone this. Yep.
Yeah, zone it if you got to call it.
I am.
Yeah, zone it. You're at 24. 20. Oof, okay, you got out.
I was trying to heal myself and root at the same time, so I don't know. There's 2 or 3 at the entrance. Be careful.
Yep.
There's quite a few.
Yep.
Never really seen a soul from an ogre's POV. Looks a little smaller. Every zone looks a little smaller and less grand as an ogre. Lower Guck, I think, is by far the biggest change for me because I'm so used to it as a high elf or playing Zorns. And Zorns is kind of tall. He's a lizard, so he's a little taller than most classes. Definitely looks different. Like, I'm always having to look down. I don't care what zone I'm in. I'm always having to look down to see the bomb that I'm attacking. Let me go ahead and bind you guys up a little bit.
As far as you can see past your belly button.
I can see past my belly button, I just can't see underneath it. So I have no idea how big my feet are. I have to rely on other people to tell me what shoe size I am.
You got tiny little feet.
John Wayne? John Wayne was a big dude, but he had very, very small feet. If you ever got into the Walk of Fame, you will see his imprint there. And the first time I saw that one, I was kind of surprised. Like, you just don't expect, like, John Wayne of all people to have, like, itty-bitty feet.
This is weird, dude.
It is.
So why you
do this?
How do you get knowledge like that?
I went there one year to California to see my brother graduate from the Marine Corps, and while I was there, I checked out the Walk of Fame, and yeah, like, I got to see that his feet were really small.
Were you, like, looking at John Wayne's name, and behind him was, like, Tiny Tim or something? Like, and you got the feet?
No, like, it's his feet, dude. It's, like, notorious, I guess, something that he's known for. Small feet. I'm not trying to imply anything else by that, but...
What do you mean? Could you, like, clarify what you're talking about?
Small feet means small shoes?
You don't need clarity, Nonal.
What are you trying to say, Tara?
Again, you don't need clarity.
So mean.
A great actor.
Like
Him and Clint Eastwood, some of the best Western movies you'll ever see.
I didn't mind Clint's Westerns, but John Wayne's, to me, every character he ever played was identical to the other characters he played.
Because he had such a perfect character, like you didn't need to change it.
Don't mess with something if it ain't broke.
Exactly, man. It fit in every role. And then when he went into World War II movies, perfect. Green Berets was a great movie.
Same guy.
Yeah. Although, Clint Eastwood, his World War II movies did fairly well, too. I think where Eagle's Dare was a really good one, and had some English actors in that one.
Yeah, I watch TMC a lot.
Yeah,
I was
it's one
never
of classic
really
movies.
a war movie guy, but I did like the Bridge over River Kwai.
I think he went crazy, but would you say like Mel Gibson is kind of the closest thing to John Wayne? Like kind of the same character with the different roles and all that,
No.
you know? I know he ended up going crazy or whatever he's doing, but
No.
I kinda like.
If I had to compare one person to it, and you guys will probably think I'm nuts for saying it, I think it would be Tom Cruise, and he's gone crazy too.
Yeah,
but he has a certain swagger. He's done a gazillion movies, and he's done action. You know, he's done everything underneath the sun, and it just seems like whatever he touches seems to do well. And that's something like John Wayne did too.
I think he hasn't done anything good since Days of Thunder, and I don't really like that, but
Clint Eastwood's Heartbreak Ridge.
What's the other one?
That was a good one.
The airplane one. He hasn't really done anything good.
I
don't like any of the Mission Impossibles. I don't like any of the Mission Impossibles, dude.
They're horrible. I like the first one. Second one was okay. Third one was horrible. Series.
I would rather watch any of the James Bonds at all. Any of them. Even the blonde-haired guy, which is horrible.
I'm not a big fan of the new one, yeah.
Oh, I hate it, but I would rather watch that than Mission Impossible.
Daniel Craig? Yeah, I think it's Daniel Craig. He's the new one.
He's horrible.
He supposedly has been
being him too.
Has he? Because he's the longest running James Bond in years, not movies yet. So he's been James Bond the longest in years.
He legitimately said, "I will never do another one" or something like that. I guess in an interview or something, and they said, "We'll pay you triple," and okay, I'll do it again.
That's what I was gonna say. They just signed him for like a 4-picture deal. So yeah, you got more coming down the road. I can't blame him though. Like, how do you say no to so many millions of dollars when when you know you just have to show up and do his little, what's his, like, it's a body shuffle, right? It's not quite a swagger. It's more of like.
I wonder if Sean Connery just walked around in circles mumbling about him. You know what I mean? Like every day.
Sean Connery was over. Like he was good with it. He moved on to bigger and better stuff. And
do you know why Sean Connery stopped acting?
Because he didn't need to anymore. I mean, the dude did Indiana Jones. He did Star Wars.
No, because of like a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Wow, that was a
horrible flop. And then he's just like,
I guess
it's like, fuck it, I'm done.
I like that movie. Actually.
He had turned down like another movie. I think he turned down like a role in the Lord of the Rings for League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
It's hard to like picture Sean Connery in Lord of the Rings.
And I guess he
Gandalf,
realized his
Let's tell the truth.
Wow, what a different movie that would have made. Can you imagine Gandalf, Sean Connery? Like, I think he can do it. I
don't think he shook that accent of his.
I don't think it matters whether or not he could do it. The point is that he had a shot to be in it, and he turned it down for a movie that was a flop.
Well,
because he thought that the Lord of the Rings movie was going to be a flop.
2020 hindsight, man. I really can't blame him when a movie is based off of a book or a video game. It usually sucks, and the fact that they did really well with it is a surprise, like a good surprise. I'm glad they did, but track record.
Books doesn't always suck.
Most of the time it does because they have to cut out so much.
I don't know where
video games it usually does suck, but with there are a lot of movies based on books that don't suck.
They got to cut out so much. People who like the book usually do not. Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, well, of course they're gonna have to cut stuff out as long as you don't.
What the heck is that?
Stuff.
I told you. I said my pet disappeared, and I said get ready for a train.
All right, Cords. If you want to zone it, go ahead, and we'll be right behind
I thought you just meant where is my pet?
I'm not even in your area.
All right, so
I'm gonna keep this mob petted for a second so that those mobs can go away.
Yeah, if you lose your pet, maybe faint death. I don't know. If you had mana to faint death or zone, I don't know.
Or zone, yeah, you're right there next to it.
Oh my gosh, there was a lot of them there too.
Three or four, a couple pets in there.
Yep.
12. It probably would have been that way eventually.
Oh, there's Princess.
How did you lose a pet? I don't know. I didn't even know you had a pet.
I started looking for him. I said, "Where'd he go?" And I looked at his health was dropping real fast. I'm like, "Oh crap!"
Did you summon him into the wall? I mean, did you summon him and you couldn't find him?
No, he was attacking some of the mobs that Gug was on. And I looked down and looking at something else, and when I looked up, he was gone.
I don't know.
I think Sean Connery did a movie about stealing artwork.
Yeah.
was okay. Maybe.
Wasn't that Ocean's 11?
No, Catherine
no.
Jones or something along those
Yeah,
lines.
I know what you're talking. The laser beam scene.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Laser beam.
you're thinking of like the butt scene, but
Yeah.
the movie itself was kind of interesting. You know, high
Oh, yeah.
rise.
The movie was horrible. The butt scene was legendary.
On the train?
No, there's no train.
No train in that.
There was
Well,
a
I think
butt
there is
scene
a
on
train.
train with Will Smith and what's his name?
Entrapment.
The Wild Wild West.
The Italian Job. No, Italian Job was good too.
Regen? Corpse?
I don't have regen either.
Huh?
I was gonna do.
Incoming a single then.
Tara's gonna hate me before the night's over. Sorry, Tara.
Seth Green.
I already hated you.
Oh, okay, we're cool.
Oh, what's the difference?
It was hate at first sight.
Wow, you slowed that
We're
guy
gonna
down
go
pretty
to the noble.
Cypher, do you need
By the way,
strength? Are you good?
I'm good.
What about skin? Do you have skin or something? One of them things?
I have skin of diamond.
Okay. You good on buff, Scug?
Yeah, I got regen and speed. Is it speed? No, it's back spirit.
You should have regen and strength and skin.
Strength and shields or brambles or whatever it's called. Just fade it.
I'll give you diamond and then brambles.
Yeah, I like Sean Connery
moving.
in so many movies, but yeah, he did kind of go the way of the dodo at some point, which I'm okay with. I think actors, they have a time, and at a certain point, if they don't keep up their skill level, they kind of.
It's gotta be 80 years
bad.
old.
It's just too bad that he went out with that movie.
Follow me.
Well,
I like that movie actually.
Better than Indiana Jones.
I actually like that movie, guys. I hate to tell you, but I like that movie.
Yeah,
and I think if they would have done that movie after, all these Marvel movies are coming out and kind of use the same style, I think it would have been great. You know what I mean?
Where'd you go?
I think it fits right in there with the right. I think it fits right in there with DC comic movies. Having not seen the new Wonder Woman yet, so if Wonder Woman is fantastic, you can kind of disregard that being in there. But as far as all the other DC comic movies, they've been so-so, and most of them have been just disappointing.
I guess none was just special.
But I mean, to each their own, for sure. If you like that movie, there's no reason you shouldn't continue on to it. They had like Jekyll and Hyde. I think that was the Wolverine guy, right? He played that role.
Yeah, there was just no.
You know which one I'm talking about, right? Where he kills the bad guys, the monsters, or something.
Oh, Van Helsing.
Van Helsing, there you go. And
not Jekyll and Hyde, but yeah.
Well, I think he kills Jekyll and Hyde at the very beginning, but yeah, that one didn't really get a lot of praise either.
They made two of them, for sure.
I never saw the second one, but
I liked the first one though.
It just didn't get a lot of big bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I should have had you guys hand me my new hammer for this guy.
Oh, there's a guy over here beating me in the face.
What kind of hammer did you get?
It's
Hammer time.
It would be a Philium hammer from
Dragon Acropolis.
Yep.
Ooh. I got a two-hander from
damage,
that zone.
20 delay.
Nice.
Wow, that's better than the one I got.
I thought you had a mace on that guy or something. That was pretty nice. Guardian mace or something?
Yeah, but I mean, I want to use that mace as a secondary.
Oh, so
the one that I got.
You need a breath of harmony, dude. I can't remember when you can click it, but yes, it's an extra song. When you get breath of harmony.
Where does that one come from?
Seb.
Oh, that's doable.
Or it sells for 2K, but it drops there, yeah.
What zone? Or I mean, not what zone? What room?
Trying to remember if it's off the. It's either out of the disco bugs, or in that area, one of the bugs around there, or it's the bugs at the entrance, like NG area, that drops it. A named bug over in the NG area, maybe. Hey, there's a.
She's yellow. Do you want
to
grab her?
She's an enchanter, it looked like.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. What'd you do? Scare her off?
I mean, she kind of looked around the corner, but she's there. Her name is Britannia.
Yeah, she's just right there. See her?
Gonna be
right over there.
to her being a chanter. I mean, we're in Soul B. You gonna be nice? Everybody be nice.
Ah, well, there's no guarantee.
Oh,
She may be a future star of one of our videos about how mean we were.
Well, you guys are pretty
stay
mean.
here. Next is not. There we go.
Checking her out there, not
Yeah, he's
Cypher.
He's definitely checking her out.
What? I'm up here. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're gonna get charmed, dude.
Yep.
You're so dead.
Or you guys are. I think what the worst thing is he might charm me into a wall. That's
I resisted it.
That's happened to Thum a couple of times.
Somebody.
Only thing I would, maybe Nano might have some suggestions on this one, but if you see him charming...
I'm gonna go ahead and just chain Mez.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we got a noble there.
You can get some aggro,
though. What?
He doesn't have the staff, though.
Which means this is rare. Whatever that is. I don't think I've ever seen him drop anything other than the staff.
I think he drops something. You got one more spot in here, Tara, if you're still coming.
Yeah, I was actually gonna get off pretty soon.
Tara.
I'm getting tired.
All right.
I need to heal. I probably should heal. What do you think?
Yeah,
maybe.
Probably. Especially since I'm trying to keep him from messing me right now.
Oh, he doesn't mess. He charms. But you don't have a weapon in hand, so even if he did charm you, we'd be fine.
Yeah. Guitar. I'm at 15M, by the way. Where's this mob at?
17?
What are we talking about?
I'm at 15M.
He's
what do you mean? What am I talking about?
Oh, he's at 12%.
Ed, can you charm this behind us?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's healing. He's healing.
Oh, chords. Oh, chords. Oh, chords. Oh, chords.
I have so many dots on me right now. It's absolutely stupid.
I give you a heal. Is something dead yet?
He charmed it. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the noble is dead. As soon as
that's okay. I'm gonna heal chords because your mana or your HP's better than his.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, look, it's a shaman.
I know. I've been trying to get his target, but I can't seem to get it. Too many people in the way.
He dropped the staff.
No, other shaman.
And a fine steel dagger.
That's it.
Drops the which staff?
It's the 99 flat staff.
Of a writhing, chaotic feedback.
That guy got like a see-through chest plate on? What the heck's going on here? You guys got no chest plate on.
Pet because
that's just weird, dude. Why is this like
is he gonna join us? Oh, he's a brigand.
Yeah, but he's got no shirt on. Is it like Roar?
Who's that? Another player?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, this guy right here. He's got no shirt on.
This guy right behind you. Meow.
Well, I'm fighting, so I can't really look. But you guys random already?
For what? If it's that staff, I'll pass.
I am down to like 5M.
Because I currently have one on my body right now.
But I got me some crack going. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, let's met up. Don't let it pass you up, guys.
Get the shaman.
I rolled, man.
In here.
86, nice.
I'm not rolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it.
Want to get that shaman in here for just mana regeneration? Saying.
Let's see what
level. Oh, 79.
He's anonymous. What is he calling to you guys? He's calling red to me.
Yeah,
well, I'm not saying keep him in the group. I'm just saying since he's buffing us, and we're not pulling.
I invited him, and he can't do any more than that.
It looks like you won that one, Donald.
Nice. I already loaded it, so I'm glad I won it.
It's mine now, suckers.
This is my if I would have won roll. Yeah.
Let's see.
That's called my. I'm glad that's not my Schlungy roll.
Hey, here's cheering.
Yeah, level 60 shaman.
Gearing.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't going for Gearing.
Gearing?
Is my friend anyone
A
needs shaman
hearing.
list?
We have a shirtless shaman right here.
I could use some cures of the curse of the simple mind. I have no clue what that is, but apparently I'm dim-witted right now.
Don't feel too bad. When I first woke up earlier, I was pretty much in the same boat.
I have 51 intelligence at the moment.
You woke up in a boat?
Yeah, sometimes, sometimes. Yeah. No, I've never woken up on a boat except for if you count when I went to stay with my brother on I guess the Navy ship is what you would call it. It's not a boat, it's a ship.
It's a ship. Don't ever call a Navy ship a boat. They get ticked off.
Yeah, they do. Very tight quarters, very tight quarters.
I woke up in a boat.
This is not a boat, it's a ship.
I went to a graduation party and these people were selling a boat in their front yard. Had like a for sale sign in it. I woke up, passed out in the boat in the front yard. I have no idea how I got out there.
With a ribbon tied to?
No, it was like they had it. They put a boat in their front yard and put a for sale sign on it to try to sell it.
That could have
I
been
just
a
woke
really
up there.
good setup for a nice practical joke.
I don't know, man.
It's a country song, actually. Yeah, I like boats and ships, but they're a little bit too much on the maintenance. It sounds like from what I've heard that people actually have them. A lot of upkeep. It would be cool to be able to just kind of
just
trick
yeah.
them.
Shit.
You pulling something?
Yeah, kill this.
All it takes is about once a year you pull the boat out and pressure wash the barnacles off the bottom. Sometimes you might have to do a little scraping and then you glaze it with a particular kind of marine epoxy.
I mean, depending on how big your boat is, pulling it out of the water may not be a simple task or a cheap one. So I know they do pay scuba divers to go down there.
They use these straps to pull it up out of the water.
Yeah, if it's a smaller boat, but if you're talking about something that you can live on, not necessarily.
I'm not talking a yacht. That would be pretty nice if I had a yacht. Just take it out and dock off the coast of California and have a smaller boat to row into shore to get my groceries.
I watched this one show a while back. I don't think it's on the air anymore because I haven't seen it in a while. What was the name of it? Something Preppers? They're like the end of the world preppers.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't watch that one.
They had this guy. Apparently they sell the old battleships and submarines and stuff from other militaries and navies. Of course, they decommissioned the weapons on him, but it's still a ship. Like, it still works. And so somebody bought a warship from, I don't remember what country it was, completely made out of metal. He served in their military for like 60-something years, and he's like converting it over into his like own naval like command center. So it was such a weird thing to see, but the boat itself was beautiful.
Got 3.
Yeah.
Oh, we have an enchanter
And a
we
bard.
We made one with my pet. They're beating on it right now, I think. Except for this one.
You're good then. Group regen incoming.
I should probably go ahead and make a macro though.
Woo!
Something's beating me.
Incoming?
Are they on you?
Something's beating me and I can't tell where it's coming from.
Like in real life or in game?
There it is.
Game.
It's got some big
Oh,
bugs.
here's both of them. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to mess because it's not my job.
Stick your G's.
Something's hitting the enchanter in the face.
The enchanter's just sitting over here. All right.
He's just alright with me.
For those of you who haven't heard yet, guys, South Park is coming out with another game in... Oh, I can't think of what month it is, but it's later this year. Not too far off in the future. Did any of you guys ever play the original? The Stick of Destiny or Stick of Truth?
Mm-mm. But dude, there's so many games coming out right now. It's ridiculous.
Oh, all the time, man.
Oh, there's a lot. Battlefront 2. The new Assassin's Creed. Around the corner, Anthem. I'm not a Call of Duty guy, but I guess there's a new Call of Duty coming out also.
I kind of want to play the new Assassin's Creed one, but I think I'm missing a few. So I'm not sure if I'll understand the story where they're going. But it looks like they're going back to like the ancient times, right? Like ancient Egypt or...
Yeah, we pre-ordered it.
I never played any of them, but I've heard the story kind of jumped the ship.
The stories were amazing.
So it might not matter. Yeah, I've heard that the story was amazing until a certain point. Like
they did get aliens involved, you know. No, so there's a little bit of spoilers there, but not really a big spoiler because they hinted at it in the movies.
I've never
the
gonna watch
movie's
those
absolutely
movies.
horrible, by the way.
It is absolutely horrible.
I mean, I would rather gouge my eyes out with a fork than watch that again.
I don't know if I'd go that far because gouging my eyes out sounds really painful, but watching that movie was pretty painful.
Yeah, I literally took my son to see it because he's into it, and I almost fell asleep. And it's like, "What'd you think?" He's like, "Oh, it was okay." And he's a huge Assassin's Creed fan.
He was being kind. He was being very kind about it.
What? A movie based on a video game that sucked?
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's
I
what I
like
said
Super
earlier.
Mario Brothers. That was pretty awesome.
Did you know the two actors that did that movie wanted to get out of that one so bad they actually started drinking on set?
I heard the guy who played Mario did.
Yeah, they both did.
Like,
Lizamo
hit the
and
butt hard.
they wanted out. They wanted out of that movie. They didn't want to do it.
I can't really
I
blame
like that
them.
movie.
I liked it as a kid. I did
mean,
like it as a kid, but as an adult, you look back
It's
on
fun
it.
to
It's
laugh at. It's one of the. It is one of those movies that's so bad it's good.
It didn't follow the game like even remotely. It had nothing to do with it other than like the characters' names.
The funny thing about it is just how literal they were with the things in the game.
Brad the ba-bum, and it was a
Like-
little tiny little thing. And...
Like they wanted so badly for everybody just to keep remembering that they're plumbers.
right.
It's just hilarious.
That's a big deal, man.
Mario? They're Mario? What? Mario
Yeah.
and Luigi?
Yeah, the brothers, Mario, and Mario or Luigi.
You didn't know they were plumbers?
What? Wait a minute, what?
You didn't know they were plumbers?
They're
No,
less.
I'm burning alive.
I thought you were just talking about Assassin's Creed.
Oh, we were, but we
last
moved
name is
over.
Mario.
Both of them.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Both of them
I'm
are
like,
Mario.
okay. Like, wait a minute. Where in Assassin's Creed does it say that there's plumbers? I mean, what in the world?
That would be an amazing Assassin's Creed because all of his lives have always been like these heroic, fighting the battles. Just once they needed like the offshoot of he's a plumber. This is his day job. That's all he does. I think it would
He
be.
walks into a scene with a plunger.
Like why can't he jump back? Did you guys ever watch the '80s movie where they Defending Your Life? And they had it was Defending Your Life. You had to go to heaven and defend that you lived a good life, and they showed you like clips of your life, and while you were there, you kind of got to do the stuff that's in heaven. It was a pretty good movie. They had a scene in there where you got to like look at your old lives, see your past experiences, and everybody always had like these wonderful things, like they were King Arthur or like Knights of the Round Table. It never really made a lot of sense because if you were one of those people,
Game crash, by the way.
they probably wouldn't send you back, but they made for I guess more dramatic.
You're alive still. If that makes you feel any better.
Hey, that's awesome.
You don't have to delete this
Just say. Did you delete that other guy, by the way?
Before you delete him, you ought to pass your
What?
stuff off to
guy.
somebody.
They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I already deleted him.
I'm not going to invite you to the Die Hard Guild, the Permadeath Guild.
Somehow he'd be like, I just died. Can somebody come get this stuff?
Yeah, that's not how it works. Actually, I had already deleted him before
Why
I
not?
told my guild.
Somebody stumbles across your corpse, there's no reason they can't loot it.
It doesn't. You can't loot
That's
the corpses.
not
in this game.
how it works. The corpse actually disappears whenever you delete your character. So it allows us to make sure that you did delete your character and that you're not going to just get on it later. And
I got a mob income.
You did have something like that happen. I don't know if you want to talk about specifics, but
yeah, we had a member who decided that their death was not valid because of certain circumstances. But yeah, we had to just say, look, it's our rules, and you can either leave the guild or you can go ahead and delete the character and re-roll it.
And they chose to delete the character.
I would at least came on and then gave my stuff away to somebody. Here, take this.
Can't do it.
Take this, and then delete your stuff.
It's part of the whole, like, it's painful to die. Like, you have to really feel it, and that's one of the ways to make you feel it.
You do still feel it. You still lose all your stuff.
No, you don't get to go back to your corpse at all.
Coming out of my mouth.
Where you're bound, you sit down and you random, or you have someone else in the guild random for you, and you delete your character right there and then. That's how the rules are.
What's a random do?
We have and we have a web page now, so you don't even have to random anymore. You can go to the web page and I'll tell you what your next class is going to be.
I'm gonna roll.
And race.
So you can't just pick what screw that.
No, you can't pick a mage and throw an Argent Defender in his hands and go and power level yourself, because you know that with a mage you can get to level 30 or whatever.
Maybe. I mean, mages still have it rough too. It's not like they're just the end all be all class. I think Necros.
That's why I ended up dying.
Yeah, I think Necros would probably have an easier time, to be honest, just because they can feign death if they get it.
We had a guy die at level 1.
To get high enough to feign death.
We had a couple people die at level 2. We won't mention any names on that one, but didn't end well for us. Ooh, we got a shaman over here. Oh, a Shamu.
What are you talking about? It's been the same shaman.
I don't get to see things very clearly. I saw through the little window and saw the guy with no shirt on. And
I wonder how many people, if I set myself here like this in this window and said, Honey Brown's Bank of
magical requirements.
Zone? I was thinking whatever the zone was called, it's slipping my mind.
Like a
how many people come up and give me the money?
What if it was a sperm bank, dude?
Well, he wants all those deposits, man. Snorkel, the guild they're talking about is No Time to Res. I'm going to let Cypher tell you a little bit more about it for those of you out there who haven't heard about it and what the rules are.
Anything to get off the topic of sperm.
You brought it back.
We were on sperm topic? How did I miss that?
You had the sperm.
You didn't hear Noddle say sperm bank?
I said bank as in platinum, but I totally blocked that somehow.
Oh, you're wise.
Wow. Guys, this whole place is camped now. Everywhere around us is camped.
For what you can, I guess. But yeah, tell us a little bit about the rules and the classifications and maybe where you go to sign up if people are interested.
Our guild is called No Time to Res, or a permadeath guild. We started 2 weeks ago. We have about 50 to 60 people now in the guild. The rules are you start out with, of course, a brand new character that you random the race and the class by just rolling 13. And then based on the class or race that you get, then you random 1 through whatever for however many classes they have available. We have all that on our Discord, which if you want to go to Facebook at No Time to Res, we have all of the instructions there. Pop.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting for those of you who are kind of curious about trying it, just because you don't get to pick it. So, you random that 1 through 13, and you get like an 8, and it tells you the 8 on the list of your character select screen when you're actually picking out your character might be like erudite. And so that is going to be the race that you have to play. And then if erudites can be 6 different classes, you random 1 through 8. And if you get 4, that might be paladin. So now you're playing an erudite paladin, which was one of my first characters, actually. Interesting, because I wasn't very familiar with the erudite city, and paladin is a class that is not very much played these days, but you might find that a class that you're not 100% fond of off the bat turns out to be one of your favorites.
Yeah, we actually had someone who thought that them getting a role of a warrior was the worst choice that they could get as a wood elf. And they ended up being the highest level person in the guild until they died at level 17.
How do you know if
And
people died? That's more of like an honor system, although you do have some
well,
people...
it's an honor system, but we also check on people as well.
To be honest, it's like you're playing
you
that
check
way.
if
You're
people
going into the
died?
guild simply because you want to try that experience out. You want that challenge. So it's you're monitoring
and we
yourself.
want the server to keep us in check. If you see us die, well, let us know. I mean, just go to No Time to Res. Let us know there. Send me a direct message, either way, as Cypher Deck, and I will take care of it.
But for the most part, I think they're doing fine. If somebody dies, because you're having fun with it. Like they're trying to embrace that roleplay aspect of. There's another guild on the server that's All Lang Syne. They don't take buffs. They try not to get any loot that's not from their level or the groups that they're in. So they kind of limit themselves in a lot of aspects as well. And there's some people who have been rumored to have broken the rules in that guild, but again, it comes down to self-monitoring and do you really want to play that style? And if you do, that's the guild for you.
Yeah, and that's another thing is that you can't loot things that other people have killed. You can't take handouts at all. You can't take buffs that are above your level. So you take your level times 1.5. If the character is above that level, then you cannot take buffs from them.
I would love to see you guys do a guild of role playing. Like you can't break your role play. If you're playing an ogre, you have to always act like an ogre. Whatever version of an ogre you want to act like, you have to follow through and stick with that version the whole time.
I have another guild coming up soon that I'm going to be making. It's 2 separate guilds, good versus evil. We're going to actually have to work out how that's done so it's even, because there's druids on the good side and there's what is on the bad side? So, Shadow Knights, I guess.
Druids.
So.
Well, I mean, it's not really the opposite, though.
No, I'm just saying those are the 2 classes, and Rangers are also another thing that the dark side doesn't have. But we would have a war every month. We would do a. You have to meet the requirements of between this level and this level to be in the battle, and once you die, you're out of the battle for that week. And every week we have that kind of raid is a war between each other.
It could be fun.
I don't know.
Are you gonna do like an announcer that's sitting on the sidelines and being like, "Oh, this guy's," that kind of thing?
Well, the other thing is that we're playing by kind of the same rules of our current guild, except for the fact that the permadeath situation is not taken into account.
Right. I don't know. That sounds interesting. If you can get enough people, I think a lot of players who didn't get to experience what it was like on live to be on a server like that, because there were servers out there split between good and evil, could be interested in trying it out. Being part of a unique experience you can't find anywhere else.
Where would
the arena?
Where would neutral races fit into that? Would it depend on their class and religion?
Yes. So, what I would do is I'd have the person who created what we'd have to do is we would say, we'd have to figure out what would be an even across the line if you had so many of these people of so many of this class in your guild, it would be equal to so many of these classes in this other guild.
That's hard to do.
And I know, but that's the thing I would want to do. And then the person who programmed the first random that we currently have would random either good or bad, and if you're neutral, then it'd be based off of a random choice of the god.
Snorkel, if you found a fungi on a decaying skeleton in Freeport newbie zone, I would just tell the guild, "See ya," and exit out of the guild. Because you'd be made to destroy it, or drop it or something, and that would be nuts. Like I wouldn't even drop that item.
or stick it on alt and don't say anything.
It's some monitoring, to be honest. So
2 incoming.
They do monitor as much as they can, but nobody can be everywhere, and nor should they have to be. It shouldn't be that kind of thing where they have to be looking over everybody's shoulder.
Yeah. But again, that's why we want the server to also monitor us as well. Let us know when when we're not following our own rules, because the rules are pretty simple. Just don't take buffs. Don't take items.
They may be simple, but to make no bones about it, they are definitely painful.
I mean,
painful.
There's been every day we have somebody asking us to clarify the rules on that specific thing. I'm like, how much more clarification do you really need?
I don't think they're looking for clarification.
You cannot loot things that you didn't kill. If there's someone killing guards and they're not looting them because they can't sell anywhere close, does not mean that you can loot those guards and make 15 to 20 plat off of those swords or whatever it is that they're dropping.
But there's other ways to make money. I mean, you found one today, maybe not the safest route, but 1 to 3 plat every time you do the quest, and it could be.
The easiest class to do that is a druid. So you'd bind at the centaurs. You would gate over to North Karana, and you would just go hand it in and then gate back and go back and forth. That would be the fastest way to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd be using a little bit of mana, so you would have to met up at some point. And of course, you'd have to be high enough level to have both of those, the gate and the port.
Yeah.
Bard seems to be pretty good. I mean, just the fact that they don't have gate means they kind of slow down and might even out with any other class that has Spirit of Wolf and the ability to bind next to one of those 2 mobs. But it's really not a long run. 5 minutes each way.
I don't know. Every 1,000 plat, you could buy a gate potion.
It's not Are you crazy, Sam? Are you crazy?
Gotta figure out the math on that one. Let's see. No filthy neutrals? That could be an option. You could always just do away with neutrals. There's not too many of them out there anyways.
Well, then someone would make a guild, we are neutral or something.
Well, it's gonna... something else I thought of is like, what if you had like a human enchanter who's agnostic? Where would they go?
Who cares?
That is totally neutral.
We wouldn't allow agnostics. No agnostics in either of those.
You'd
guilds.
have to do it that way.
No. No,
what about creating a third side?
Dude, listen to what I'm saying.
What about creating a third side where you'd have evil, good, and then the neutrals?
Why not instead it'd be easier just to do lights versus darks?
That's racist.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's.
Yeah.
Whites versus black.
No, like trolls, ogres, Ixars, dark elves versus.
That's what we're talking about doing. That's what I was just saying. Is that we would have an evil guild.
Instead of just saying what alignment you are, per se.
Oh, just do it based off of race pure.
Yeah. Like how in the theory is
Get ready for a bunch.
If you make a character from a city and you go to another city and the NPCs kill you there, then so should the PCs who start there.
So maybe you make both guilds red guilds on the server. So you have to hand in your pod book.
That's to be honest, that's how you should be doing your No Time to Res, because that would mean that you couldn't get any buffs. You couldn't get any buffs that way.
Yeah, we were freaking out whenever we did that. Because then it's not just player versus environment death, it's player versus player death.
Yeah, but you don't really find too many other players out there doing that kind of thing.
That's true.
Although you wouldn't be able to really be part of a group. That would be another downside to it. No heals or buffs.
No buffs or anything.
You can if the other people are red.
Well, that's what we're saying, is that if nobody else is red in your group, you can't take their buffs or anything.
Yeah. Gnomes versus dark elves? An entire gnome army would just be the most hilarious thing to see, period.
Oh my goodness.
Gnomes on the left of me, dwarves on the right. I don't know who would be in the center aisles, maybe.
Have you ever seen the video? Have you ever seen that video? It's like celestial healer chain.
No. It sounds kind of fun though.
That's hilarious. You gotta see it.
That'd be hard on the timing, right? Because you'd have to make sure that yours didn't override the other person.
You just have to see it. It's so funny.
You know,
Did you know
I was hoping to get that dwarf up to level 60.
Thing? So you can no longer add annotations?
To what?
You know, like
on YouTube
videos. You
Yeah,
can
they
no longer use annotations to say I did this here, I did that there.
Dude, they threw that out in May.
Yeah, they've been slowly phasing that thing out. I think it's because too many people took advantage of it. They put, just annotations everywhere, all over every video, because they knew you'd eventually click on it. And, YouTube put in a little button where you can turn that off.
It was convenient.
I liked it because it allowed me to make an update to a video that I had previously uploaded without going back and throwing it into an editing process and then re-uploading it. But now, if you want to put things on your video, you just got to do it ahead of time. And then, of course, they do still have, now you don't need to create an exit screen. Like, I created one a long time ago where I thank people for watching, and I let them see a couple of the other video clips of some of the other video games. Now it does that for you, which is kind of a cool concept. So, a little bit less editing in some regards and a little bit more in others. I wish they had kept both.
Incoming 2 more.
Yeah.
Well, what you could have done is that only starts at 20 seconds. The last 20 seconds of the video, you could have done yours and then did the 20 seconds afterwards is whenever that starts.
I think 20 seconds is good. I created mine. I kind of rambled on a little bit, and I just kept it because I'm too lazy to go back and reshoot it. But 20 seconds is probably the longest if people want to sit there and listen to an outro.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
Well, I actually just play music on my outro.
Help! Coming in hot. Snared.
Somebody heal Princess.
But no one can heal but me. Come and grab this stuff.
I can't go down that hallway.
I can drop one, but where's my book? Why isn't it?
I can't target.
Necro hill. Oh, there we go.
I don't have it up. I got a mimic.
All right, I got one. I got one off of you.
Good now.
Shadow, come back.
And
Going back into my rotation.
Are we on the other mob, or what's going on?
I think we had a pop.
A pet is on the other one.
I'm gonna charm the dog if I can. Oh, I fell in the lava. Nice.
I've done that several times tonight.
Okay, now I should die from that. Zone it. Oh, Chatter's gonna die.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Zone it. I think she's zoning it.
Healing her.
Nope.
And that wasn't good.
All right, guys, zone it. I'll wait for you.
I can't because you're fat.
I'm trying to get away.
I just feigned.
That sucked. There was only 3 mobs, or did we get more pops?
It looked like 4.
We had a pop.
But nobody was assisting, so we were attacking 3 mobs at the same time. Enchanter tried grabbing, the mez right off the bat. I think we would have been able to do it had we all been on the same target. Hey, James, we're actually killing in Soul B tonight. Was going fairly decently into that last pull, and
so Cords pulled that last pull. Jesus,
died.
No, I didn't. Actually, you started pulling, and I said, "All right, I'm just gonna do this."
I was pulling the window.
This is it. This is me. This is the only thing I'm doing right now. Thanks.
Yeah, no cipher. When Nonal starts up with this shit, just tell yourself, Nonal's an asshole.
Actually, I should have just gone AFK and just, whenever I saw that there was danger, just run and then come back and just go AFK again.
If you want to pick my cleric up, I can res her.
Yeah, we can.
Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna call it night.
Already? So early.
Yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning is so early.
Is it 1?
You used to be
1:02 at my time.
Yeah, yep.
It's like midnight for you.
You used to be a vampire.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna meet you in Necronis, sir.
No. I think I'm bound right at South Row.
Oh, okay, right on. Bring a row. Coming up.
I think you're.
All right.
You got North Row. All right, take it easy, get some rest,
Right.
and we will
No, I have
see if we can
South
catch
Row.
you maybe tomorrow if you're on.
I definitely have
Yeah.
South.
Right, guys.
Night.
I got like an hour of myself before I gotta hit the hay because I'm starting to feel myself doze.
I feel you. I feels you.
It's Ophelia. We found her.
Sasuke is a cleric in the zone. I don't know if they're rezzing though, so I don't want to like bother him.
I didn't even think about that.
I know what it's kind of like for some clerics to constantly get hit up, and they can get a little annoyed about it. I don't mind it so much myself. If I can't res somebody, I'll just let them know. James, thank you for following, man. I definitely appreciate it. And I do apologize if you guys follow and I don't give you a shout out. I do have your name that pops up in the top right corner of the screen. It stays there now. I didn't used to have that in there, but it's kind of cool. I think I like the way it works.
Something hitting me? Oh, something is hitting me.
Well, at least it wasn't you this time, because I know you've had some horrible luck.
I mean, I almost died. I was at 8% when I healed myself. Well, I wouldn't have been bad, but I got snared.
And you fell in the lava. I don't think that helped.
Yeah,
much.
the lava wasn't. No, I wasn't in the lava when I almost died. That was after all that was over.
Oh, I thought you fell in the lava during the fight.
I did, but I was fine then. I was like 40% when I fell in the lava.
That's what she was getting attacked, though.
Yeah. I was actually trying to charm that dog when she started getting attacked. I thought she had it all locked down, so I started charming the dog, and I was like, oh, duck, heal, and then she was halfway to zone, so she was out of range.
Nah, she had nothing locked down on that one. Everybody kept attacking pretty much everything she tried.
Alright, I am at the Druid Ring in South Row.
I am gating at the moment, so hopefully... Druid Ring I'm in North Row.
Okay, I'll start running that way.
Oh, so slow. I'll meet you on the orc side. That's cool. Thank you, James. Yeah, I don't get to stream as much as I might like, but I am trying to make it more of a regular thing. I think it's a little bit more relaxed than the videos, and I get to touch base with all you guys. I get to hear your comments, and you guys can jump in on any weird conversations that we're having and be part of the videos too. You can see where we're at and what level we got going on. It does seem like when we do the Twitch videos, we switch around quite a bit. So some days we're playing our mains, some days we're playing like mid-range alts or very, very low level alts. We've even done a couple of times where we've gone out and remade brand new characters. I think I only have one more left to make, and that's an enchanter, but I still have some really low level ones.
You're holding off on that enchanter, man.
I am. Like I'm dreading it and excited about it at the same time. I think it's something that keeps my interest in the game, maybe more than anything else right now. Although the necromancer has caught my attention.
Do you really think it's any harder than playing a bard? Because I know you said the bard like stumped you, and
it didn't stump me. I'm just lazy. I'm super lazy with the bard.
Yeah. You got a lot of grief, I should say, for not twisting and stuff like that.
I think the difference between the bard and the enchanter is that with the bard, I click a button and the spell just goes off forever. Whereas with an enchanter, I have to cast. Like, there's no ifs, and, or buts about it. And if I'm going to stand up and cast a spell, I'm going to do a good job about it. At least try. I wasn't even trying with the bard. I need to go back and give him another shot. Get him past level 6. He's so low.
Hey, you made it past my level of 5. My bard.
I can't say if he's a fun class to play yet, because he hasn't come into his own. He's on level 6.
He doesn't have enough songs.
I haven't watched all your Necro videos. They're a little out of order, so I do apologize. They kind of got rendered at different times, and I have an extra hard drive that I store my videos on when my hard drive on my main computer fills up. And when that happens, sometimes the newer videos get rendered first. So yeah, if you go back and watch the Necro ones, you'll probably see it. You know, I'm level 15 in one video and then level 18 in the next, and I'll have to go back and rearrange those someday. But definitely a cool class. I've kind of digging the fact that I can go anywhere I want within reason to his level, and I can take on mobs that I most likely wouldn't try. Like I went to Lake Wrath on one of my streams. So cool to be able to go through that zone and not really worry if I get attacked because I can feign death. I have a pet to take those hits until I do. I can siphon life off of the mob. I have dots to kill them, and I'm pretty uber as long as I don't take or bite off more than I can chew.
Or run out of mana.
Yeah, well, you know, the mana thing is all about just being patient, which I'm definitely not when I first started that guy, but I kind of learned the hard way.
Alright, where'd that thing go?
Alright, I am going to Orc Highway now in Oasis. I don't know if you're...
Yeah, I'm getting... yeah, I'm in Oasis, so...
Okay. I'll be in Orc Highway somewhere. It's kind of hard to miss me. I look like a stripper clown.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to hammer to OT for a res? Unfortunately, I can't not right now.
Oh, sorry. That struck me as funny. I apologize.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing. My first tune. So you're playing a Necro for your first guy. I hear they're pretty good. They're not very gear dependent, so you don't have to spend a lot of money to level them up. And there are certain camps that I am greatly looking forward to trying out myself, which should make a ton of money. Although I think the very first thing I'm going to be buying will be J-Boots, because I've seen with fear kiting, just, oh, it's my hero. Yeah, I've seen just with the fear kiting how wonderful Spirit of Wolf is. It gives you that nice little buffer. You can get out of range, cast another fear, cast another dot, run them around, let your pet beat on them. And you can't do that without that speed. And I don't really want to pay for soap pots all the time.
What I do with that, and when I didn't have it, in fact on this one I still don't have my J-Boots, is you dot them up, you fear them, make them run away, make sure that like your Dooming Darkness line of spells stick so that they're going away, and then you run yourself the opposite way, and then you sit down in med and let them come to you when you gives you plenty of time for you to stand up and re-fear them.
Oh yeah, there's always ways around it. It's just having that nice buffer of using it. Plus, if you're in a zone like Oasis, you never know which direction they're going to go when you fear them. And a lot of the time, it seemed to me, in my situation where I was sitting, they would either, well, maybe not a lot of time, but about 50-50, they would either move away from me or stay next to me, actually walk around me in circles one time, and the next time, go off in a completely different direction. Like, I could never predict where they were going to go. And I know other zones, it gets very, very easy to predict. Like Seb is one of those that you could use the pathing to your advantage, actually. You can kind of take advantage of knowing the zone as well as you might to be able to predict where they're going to go. Can't really do that in Oasis, so I really saw that Spirit of Wolf was fantastic for a zone like that, and I kind of would love to experiment with it. But 7K, unless you can get it a little cheaper from a friend. I do know friend prices are about 5K, and you could possibly, if you really want to, go over to Soul A and buy it straight from the vendor. The same vendor that sells the Tink bags sells a version of the J-Boots, which is not instant clicky, so that's kind of horrible, and it's not quite as fast as the J-Boots.
Which means it's really slower than Sal, but faster than normal run speed.
Yeah, and probably a little faster than the soap pots that you can get.
No, I think the soap pots, because that's still Spirit of the Wolf.
It is, but it's not. Like, if you play a level 9 Shaman and get your Spirit of Wolf, and play a level 60 Shaman and cast your Spirit of the Wolf,
oh yeah,
the level 60 is faster. So as you level, it becomes more improved.
What you want to do is find that level 60 Shaman who's made that pots for you, and that way you got the longest time and the longest and the fastest run.
I don't think it works off of his level. I think it works off of his skill, right, with the pots?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of geared to, like, if he was to cast a spell, at his level, it'd be a little bit better than when he casts that same spell at a lower level.
For the spell itself, yeah. If you guys zone in, I'll give you guys Heroic Bond while I'm here, because I got the mana for it.
Who became leader when you left? Oh, you're in the group. Okay, cool.
Ah, so you're playing a lizard. Yeah, highest regen in the game.
Is the troll.
No, the lizard for a necromancer.
No,
For a necromancer.
For regen, okay, humans get 2 or 3 points of regen per tick. Trolls get 5, and lizards get 4.
Yeah, but I don't think trolls can be necromancers or monks.
No.
So if you're going to go with one of those classes, you're going to want to go with a lizard.
When you're level 60, it actually goes up as you level. When you're level 60 XR Necromancer, your hit points regen as fast as your Lich ticks, except for the very last Lich that you get.
What's the very last one, level 60?
Yeah, it's the something of Thul. That one just ticks too fast.
Or is that the pet? That's a necromancer pet.
That's the pet. I can't. The emissary of Thul is the pet. Yeah. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, I do like the Spectre pet. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm glad they went with the older graphics and not the Villas one. Not that I don't mind the Villas. I kind of like the fur. It's a little too fancy. For Necromancer, it seems very bare bones, if you want to pardon the pun. Although, we did talk about this, how interesting it would be if you had different items. Instead of like bone chips, they would cast a pet for skeletons. If you had maybe like more of a meaty item from a fresh kill, you would get like a zombie.
More of a zombie?
Yeah, and then if you had something plant-based, you might get a scarecrow. I'm not quite sure what the qualifications on that would be.
Are we fighting already?
I'm not in the game
Why
yet.
am I taking hits?
I'm switching.
Because you're standing on top of a rooted mum?
Oh, it might have helped if I cast the pet.
I need to AFK for a minute.
Alright.
It's Demi-Lich. It's so if you're not an XR standing, it's negative 28 hit points. If you're feigning death, it's negative 27, and if you're sitting, it's negative 25. For an XR, it is negative 20 standing, 18 feign death, and 14 sitting. So it's not positive at all.
But you're losing a lot less if you're playing one of the other classes.
Yeah.
I don't know, with a Dark Elf, it's about even, as long as I don't have rabies. If I have rabies, it is another nightmare. Absolutely hate rabies. It kills my regen 100%, and it's noticeable. Definitely noticeable. So I can only imagine at higher levels when I kind of miss out on that extra, 1 or 2 ticks that the lizards get. I'm kind of might be regretting it, although I do love the way Dark Elves look. I think they're a beautiful race in so many aspects. So that the armor just looks better on them. And
well, the thing I've found is that there are a lot of classes and races I definitely want to try because of the permadeath thing. One of them is the XR Necromancer, just because they have so much more. And their quests are really good.
Now, do they have any restrictions when it comes to armor? Because I know if you play a shaman or a warrior XR, you do have some some restrictions on the armor.
Not for cloth, but if you're talking about other classes like the warrior, they have curd scale, and they have there's another armor set that they do around level 30 or 40. But until Vilius, they can't wear plate. Of course, shamans can get the plane of hate stuff as well. And I think that has a plate look, if I remember correctly.
Nah, yeah, I knew them. I'm
There's
just
a
saying for
plate.
the necromancers, is there any like weird items that they're just not able to wear, weapon
No,
wise or clothing?
nope. But the thing that's cool about them is they get that skull cap, and you can do that quest.
Yeah, there's one more level to that skull cap, and it's a pity we can't get it on p99.
You guys might be trained here. I don't know what's going on, but if you guys want to invite me, I think Nonald's the leader, though, isn't he? He's AFK at the moment.
Yeah, he's AFK, and he's the leader, and we don't have a healer to heal you at the moment.
I'm not taking any damage.
Did someone kill my pet already? Oh boy.
I'm still buffed up to the 9s for that one shaman.
I wouldn't worry about the pet right now. I'd worry about just dotting whatever Gug's killing.
I'm getting healed from somewhere. There must be another. Oh, I got experience from that. Thanks for the power leveling, guys. Thanks for the power level.
Hey, you know.
Sorry, I did not mean. How does a warrior outdamage you guys?
Well,
You have a necro in the group.
Because nobody's doing damage to it.
Oh, well, I mean, I figured with a necro and an enchanter and a bard.
Yeah, you see what I'm doing over here.
He's also not in a group.
Right, because for Nonald's not here at the moment.
So you're going to get experience for all three of these.
If you guys don't do any damage, you got a necro?
Yep. I can't get around this stuff. Is that the one that you're fighting? That one right next to Cords?
Mm-hmm.
That might help.
I mean, dot it up pretty good. I want you guys to get the experience. I don't know. I'd be sitting here stealing it all from you guys. Chanter died.
I just made a level before you guys just got trained at it.
Not now, I'm saying earlier.
Chanter died again? Oh, okay.
Toss me an invite before I take the experience. Oh, you're
I got you. Yeah. What's up?
Alright, we're in. Yeah, still 1 kill away from you guys.
It's all good. I was AFK. Sorry about that.
Nah, you good, dude.
I'll probably take off when Bushido takes off here in a little bit or whatever.
Yep.
Dragging ass here.
Next half hour or so, I'll probably log out.
Yeah, it's probably a good spot to go ahead and end the episode. But I almost got through entire level 40 today.
Nice.
I made a level myself today.
I got about a bubble and a half of orange to go, which could be another like 3 weeks, but it's going pretty good.
Tell you, once I hit level 40, I'm going to Dreadlands, and I'll be there until I'm 50, whatever, 46 or something. Just swarm kiting.
Just swarm kiting. That's all you're gonna be doing in there.
Yep.
There's some fine steel on the ground there. Somebody dropped.
It was disarmed.
Yeah, probably might be. Are we pulling more, or what are we doing?
I'll pull. If you want me to.
I got Shaman already over here just at the entrance. Yeah, you're more than welcome to pull. Whoever feels more comfortable doing it.
Are we moving, or are we
You
just
don't have to leave right this second. The only reason I was pulling over because nobody was. I was bored.
Oh, you said that we were gonna sit and get mana and health and stuff, and that's what I.
The last time?
Yeah.
But he plays a bard. I think mana sitting down.
No. I had Bard Song and Clarity, or whatever the hell she's got, dude. I was pulling and full mana the whole time, and had a pet.
Well, then you should have just told me that, and then I would have pulled.
I heard you say everything's down, or it's so camped or something, so I went to look. And then that's when I brought my
okay.
He brought like 4 mobs back with him.
I pulled 3 other times before that big one.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, like, you found plenty of mobs out there.
I was pulling the window room. There's nobody at the window room.
It's a good spot. It's kind of hard to get that one area, further up. It's usually get 4 or 5 mobs.
You are mine. Come to me, doggy.
There is a cleric spell. I don't know if anybody else gets it. I think it's called the Tone. That you can cast on a summoned pet and just instantly kills them.
I don't want that.
What level was it?
Pet. I don't want to kill him.
29, 30 something, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
My cleric should be set in the next level or 2 to get it.
Pretty nice. I mean, it doesn't come in handy a lot, but in certain zones like this where pets are more of a nuisance, causing you not to be able to sit down and med. Kind of nice to be able to keep it up. Plus, there is a clicky staff that you can get the exact same spell over in Shardak, I believe. Yeah, that's the one I just recently got on my cleric. So you could just buy the staff if you want it. I don't know at what level you can click it. Yeah, we hit some spawns, huh?
I pulled it.
Good lord.
What, the pet?
Yeah.
It
It's
must
like
be a pet.
7 casts, man.
Oh, you made it a pet. Okay.
Yeah. I had to root it first.
Are you sending it in, or are you just gonna?
He's rooted.
Oh, okay.
I had to root
I
him
think you
just
said that a
so
second ago.
I,
But I wasn't listening.
oh, that's good. I just had to root him so I could get him off of me, so I could, because he resisted the first 3, and then he pushed me back the last one. I was like, you know what? I'm done with you, bud.
What kind of damage does he do? Because I know when he's hitting me, he's not a huge damage hitter, but he gets a good 10 or 15 in there every so often. It adds up.
Yeah, he does like between 10 and 20, something like that.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't lower it down just because you charmed him.
I think I have. I don't think I do. I thought I had a buff or something for. I don't know. I think I have a pet buff. I think.
Wait, just remember that can break on you at any moment.
Yeah.
Are those ours?
Yeah, that troll was kind of weird. He's got an epic and he's killing the same mobs we are.
Oh man, I can't fight in here. I went a little too far over to the side. Now I got to stand up all the way.
All right, well, come over here then.
Is this ours right here or no?
But I'm gonna die if we don't do something
you at?
soon.
Zone it, dude. Zone it.
Healing you.
I am. I'm over to the right, next to the noble. I had to step out into.
I got it off you. She can do something. Where are you at, dude? Okay, so you're on this one?
Yeah, I'm over here on this one.
Okay. And Cord, you get another heal, sir. I am at 30M. So yeah, this pet buff says 15 AC, 42 strength, and 64% attack speed.
Wow.
So let's do that. See what happens. What
Yeah, I mean, even a pet like that might actually be kind of uber. With 45 strength, I thought was good until you told me the attack speed on there. That's absolutely nuts. What level did you get that at?
44.
No wonder you guys always want to charm those animals. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get down there, guys.
So I guess if you take a pet in Siren's Grotto with a druid and you give it that buff, you know what I mean? And I don't even know if you get a better one later.
Are there animals in Siren's Grotto? Can you?
Yeah, that's what those druids are doing there. There's walruses.
Oh, that's right. Holy crap, dude. That would be amazing. Until it breaks, and then once it breaks, you're
toast.
Yeah, you effed in the aid. So, Chef, does it mean that we just got served?
He's hitting for 30 now.
Oh, great. And now he's blocking the route. I can't even go in there anymore.
That's a big fat guy.
I don't know what to do, guys. I can't get back to my area, and I can't fight anything.
Try leapfrogging him, dude.
No, awesome. I just meant I can't stand up in there.
Why is he killing our mobs? I mean, he's level 60.
You farming?
Fine still, maybe?
Fine still?
I guess. Go over to Soul A and get those bricks. Don't bother us over here. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna AFK a minute.
Go bother the real newbies in there that we're just trying to level up into their 30s.
It makes no sense for him to kill right here where we are.
They're not as important as us higher levels.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of mobs in this zone. I mean, definitely the window room is a good spot. Your pet is doing all the work? Like, I can see the little tail wagging and... I'm sure the enchanter is like, what is going on? Why is nobody doing anything?
Someone's fighting something still. Oh yeah, he's killing things. Guard, let's go look up here. You ready? For me to look around the corner? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute, maybe I muted myself. Nothing. Yeah, there's still someone at lava duck crawlers. Have one rooted by zone, she said.
There we go. Finally a mob I can hit, I think.
Oh, this thing just broke on me, so... Follow me, sir, if you want to live. Coming back. Let's not leave cords anywhere.
What was that from? Come with me if you want to live.
Terminator 2?
Yeah. I don't know. People can say what they want about him being governor and coming back and trying to be in movies and not quite meeting the reputation he has. But very few people can say they've ever made an impact on so many people. Like the Terminator franchise. It's still going.
Oh, he's a legend actor, man.
Yeah. Conan, Red Sonja, you know, like so many good movies. Cheesy at some regards. Predator, holy crap, I almost forgot about that one.
Was it the one?
Then all his comedies.
Twins with Danny DeVito?
Yeah. I heard a rumor that they were thinking about doing a sequel to that.
Twins?
Yeah, and having both of them in it.
Old-ass twins.
Well, Danny DeVito doesn't look that old, and Arnold Schwarzenegger aged rather well.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Have you seen him without his shirt? He's kind of saggy now.
I never saw him without his shirt to begin with. I never watched like any of his Mr. Universe things. I always kind of watched him in movies.
Well, what
I
about
take
Conan?
that back. I was gonna say maybe Twins. He did take his shirt off in that one, I think. Yeah, Conan, yeah, I've seen him without his shirt on, I guess.
He looks less manly than his wife, but other than that, he's all right. So.
Oh my god.
Maria Shriver?
Oh,
she's
not bad.
She wears khakis.
Mom pants.
No idea. I don't think I've seen a picture of her in a long time. I did hear, he did have a indiscretion with his nanny, and I heard a lot of people didn't understand why.
Did you see the picture of that nanny?
I didn't see the picture of the nanny.
It's like a 275-pound. I'm not trying to be mean, but like not his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like 275-pound Mexican lady that looked like she wore a apron all day long at work. You know what I mean? Like your typical gray-haired, not gray-haired.
Sounds like the one from
woman
Family
in a
Guy,
shoe,
right?
kind of a thing.
The Family Guy.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of what it was like.
You ain't nothing wrong with that. I grew up around
I'm
Mexican
thinking
women.
about it. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying, for him, he could probably have anybody. You know what I'm saying? He's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sometimes it's deeper than that, man.
I guess.
Maybe he likes him looking like that.
Well, maybe it was like emotional attachment. I have no idea. I have no freaking clue, but yeah,
I just don't have emotional attachments, dude.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Christ.
Maybe those steroids that he's been taking all those years, that he's admitted to in the past. He's actually admitted to using those numerous times.
Coming in hot.
Maybe they finally taken a toll or something.
I'm a little low on mana.
I hate to give him a bad rap too, because like doctors give out steroids all the time. I've had problems with my knees. You go in there and you get a shot with some steroids in there, and oh my god, it does so much, wonders for your knee. It doesn't last for long. I think you have to go in there like every 6 or 8 months, but yeah, if you've had surgery on your knees, that's amazing.
Yeah, I've had surgery on my legs. I've had steroids and stuff. Actually, they give you steroids for being sick anymore. Like, they give you Z-Packs, man. Yeah, you ever had a Z-Pack? Like, they give you a pill and they say, take this.
Someone's
trying to bat through here. And they're like, somebody,
sick with, like, what, a common cold or, like, the flu? Or?
Yeah, like, if you're really, really sick, they'll give you what they call a Z-Pack. And what it's like you take 2 the first day, one for 3 days and a half for like 2 days or something like that. That's steroids, man. They just pump you full of steroids. So that'll knock the cold out or whatever.
Oh, they're talking to the bear. They're saying he trained him last time. Don't do it again.
The bear? What bear?
The shaman, who's the friend of our enchanter.
Oh. Who's talking to who? I don't know.
Polsky?
Oh.
He said, hey, bear man, bats are camped. Last time you did this, you trained us. Please don't do it anymore.
Oh, she charmed the bat.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really get sick all that often. So I've never had that. I think the worst cold/flu that I ever had was my temperature getting all the way up to 105 and having to go in, and I was freezing and burning at the same time. But that was back when I was like 16, 17.
They put you like in a thing of ice, like a bath of ice.
I don't really remember anything past going in. It was.
I think they do that though sometimes.
They probably did. I just remember waking up like 2 days later.
I'll pull this great ass pull, and then I'll do regen when I get back. I'm gonna try not to pull the whole damn room.
If you do, I think we can handle it. If you get down to, I would say 40% before you get back, just zone it. We don't want to risk you dying.
I think there's at least 2, maybe more. I don't really look. I just aggro shit and run. So
you're druid?
This time I have my so I will definitely make it there. You know what I'm saying? I will make it.
But isn't that what druids do? Like, don't you just aggro stuff and then kite them around? Like, that's...
There's at least 2, maybe 3.
So, okay, I'm gonna grab this one then.
You just grab your shit, and I'm assisting you.
I probably should have got on the shaman, but let's pull him back a little bit.
I'm gonna heal her right off the bat.
I think her pet broke.
I think my pet is on the wrong damn mob.
That's one thing I'm worried about too when playing an enchanter. I realize there's no way to really tell when your pet's going to break, but I do know there's tricks that you can use so that when he does break, you can immediately, stun him or recharm him or root it or whatever the case is. So I'm just kind of have to learn those techniques.
I think they use... Oh, my pet died. I think they use stuns more than they do roots and stuff, man. And I could be wrong, because I'd never really played an enchanter either.
It would make sense, because if you root the pet before he's your pet, then once you turn him into one, he can't move anymore. So, like, you really don't want to go down that route.
Tell you what, man, when you want to make a plunge, make it. I can make one with you, and we'll just try it. Learn together, man, because I don't know what I'm doing either.
That would be kind of interesting. Two enchanters going through the zones, wrecking face. I think with the pets that we could have, that could be fun. That could be very damaging.
Hey, good tanking, Cords. Good job, buddy. I rooted that mob up against you, I think.
Is that everything? Did we kill everything?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's only 2 or 3.
I don't see, enchanters really grouped together all that often, so I could be wrong on just how uber that would be, but knowing how great those pets have been in the past, seeing, people with 2 of them just screams to me like that we'd be able to take out camps that most enchanters wouldn't really even try, because one person could be, stunning while the other one mezzes everything.
Yeah.
So different duty, maybe?
I am back. Sorry.
Nah, no
worries. Good tanking, dude.
Come back.
Good job.
Thank you for the experience.
I rooted him off on you.
Why don't we have a sonic bat in the house?
He is a enchanter pet?
Someone
That's a scary enchanter pet.
Not gonna happen.
And we have a Nano on the loose pooling, so we'll see what we're gonna get.
At least I have Sotho this time, so I'm not scared at all, y'all.
As long as you don't get stuck in the hallway.
Oh God! I was
nice.
rooted. I was rooted, and then they dispelled me. Well, thank you.
You need. I think he's coming for you.
I'm coming. I'm good.
Woo! I
got rooted. Oh, dude, I could jump right through that window.
He is so freaking fast.
You can jump right through the window. That bat, by the way, is not a pet anymore.
Yeah, thing.
I can't even move. Is it now? All right,
it's a pet again. Yeah.
Because he hit me, I don't know how many times.
Well, okay then. We will just heal myself. She said, let's just kill it. I might go charm the bat, actually.
Oh, dude, if you did, that would be hilarious.
That would be cool. And then give it your buffs.
Add
I
pop.
think she already got it. I'm gonna try the shaman pet again. Everybody's health all right?
I'm almost full, so yeah.
Can you break your pet whenever you want?
Everybody's health all right? You're in the.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just cast Dispel Magic on them.
Oh, and I can hide.
Oh, okay, that works.
It's just like any pet, hide or invis or, that ring that Wire hates.
I was just curious if they had like a kill command for the Necro one. You could just kill it.
Oh no. No. You have it go away. I don't know if that works.
By the way, if you're a Necro and you don't reclaim energy, you're doing it wrong.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, there is a kill command, and with a pet that you are charming, if you could just kill it off and forgo the experience, that would be kind of interesting.
Well, that's definitely something you do with a mage.
Is I'll charm a pet, and I'll sick it on another mob, and when that mob, when the pet gets lower than the mob, and around 10%, I dispel them, and then they both come running at me, and then I charm the other mob. This way I get the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see that's what Super Bits and Bob is doing. He's kind of letting them play against one another, and whoever's the lowest, he kills off first, and that way he doesn't have to share the experience with the pet.
Yep.
Now, does that work even if you do 51% of the damage? Like, do you still have to share the experience with a pet?
I think if you get the 51 damage, it really doesn't play one way or the other. You get the what you're supposed to get.
Oh, okay. But since they're letting the pet do all the damage, that's why they're going down that route.
Yep. Well, so my newest role, by the way, for my permadeath is Erudite Mage. So if I play it right, I can probably do really well.
You said that every time, not to be mean.
But a mage is a really if you can get to your first pet level 4, you're golden for a while at least. As long as you stay behind that pet.
All you gotta do is go over to Crushbone and give out some back rubs, and I don't want to be more explicit, but you can get some belts over there, and yeah, it's a good spot.
Well, that's where I plan to go. Actually, I don't plan to go there. I plan to go to Black Rome and just kill the ones outside of the zone, even till they're green, and just get teeth all day, every day. Though, if Varsoon is up, that's who's killed most everyone in our guild who starts in Kinos. Varsoon or the Rabid Bear.
I'm surprised Holly Windstacker hasn't taken any of you guys out.
Well, most of us haven't been evil.
Well, if you kill any animal, she doesn't care if you're good or evil. She just wipes.
Well, yeah, if you kill animals, she's near.
She hates it when you kill bears and wolves.
Which I think is where my brother got the role-playing aspect of that one.
If you're not too close to her and you're killing the rabid animals, she doesn't freak out. But if she gets too close to you, then she will freak out. Like, oh my god, it's a rabid bear, you're killing it.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I'm role-playing this mage because he's Praxis. So every zone I go to, it's something along the lines of repent, break your fishing poles, do not destroy our fish, something along those lines.
You've ruined you've ruined your land. You won't ruin ours.
Yeah, exactly. The first line is there's a flood coming. I think, and please repent to Praxis, as he will be returning soon. Break your fishing poles and repent your sins.
Now, when people inquire as to what you're referring to, do you have like a whole long storyline that you give them and send them off on a quest to go get grubs?
Yes, the first line is, oh, sister, welcome. Let me tell you about our great Lord Praxis. And if they don't push me away at that point, then I will continue on and tell them.
Slam the door in your face.
The Ocean Lord.
Are you happy with your cell phone coverage?
Exactly. Oh, that would be even more hilarious.
If not, I'd love to call you during dinner time.
But that makes me wonder, should I as a I mean, it would really hinder me a whole lot, but me as a Praxis mage, should I only use water pets? I mean...
That could be... Yeah, if you're going to roleplay it, sometimes you got to go down the harder route.
Nah, I'm not going to do that.
Nah, water pets, dude. Water pets.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Earth pet is the strongest pet you can get.
Survival. You know what I mean?
He is, but
Yeah,
you wanted a challenge.
Get a torch. Once I get a torch, the fire pet is better.
Yeah.
Because it'll damage shield itself, I think at around level 20, it'll damage shield itself for around 50.
Oh, you got one right there.
Ooh,
but it has like no life. Hey buddy, why are you casting on me? Why are you hitting me? Why are you doing things to me?
I think he spawned and you were the first one he saw. It's kind of hard to miss you in that outfit.
He's loving me.
Very flamboyant. Got the nice green neon color going on.
Got that G-string showing.
Hey, don't you talk about my G-string.
You guys be alright if I take off for a little bit, or you guys gonna call it, or what?
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it.
I'm gonna call it here in like 2-3 minutes.
Okay. I don't wanna make you guys leave either.
Nah, you're good. I mean, we've been on for a little while today, and
yeah, I gotta wake up and do that event tomorrow. Be on.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
What time?
Excuse me, at 1.
Make sure that you post on the Discord what level you are, or take a picture, so that you're in the running for other roles and randoms.
Comes in the mob.
So if I get level 15 tonight, I'm gonna win everything?
No.
I know I'm not 15. I'm 10.
You never know, our level 12s might die tonight, and your level 10 might be the highest. Of course, Memo is also high, but he's a guild leader, so...
Didn't he die today? Or was that...
Memo? No, that was me. I died.
Memo
I was
died?
the highest... I was actually the highest person in the guild today, and then I died.
I thought there was a level 15 something.
They died.
Oh. Jeez, dude.
So I've learned how to make in Blender. I've learned how to do the side-scrolling text. Now I need to learn how to make the side-scrolling and then having it going up so that I can list everyone who has died and their versions. Like some people are on version 12 of their characters now.
Oh my god, dude.
Version 1 died 2, and then that's what I want to do. I want to have how they died, who the very first person died. We should give them an award, I think, just for being the very first person in our guild to die. Like, yeah. you need an invis potion, my friend.
Whatever.
I brought up the idea of the gate potion, the fact that people could sell it to Memo, so he's looking into that.
What do you mean sell it?
That gate potion you buy for 1,000 plat, how much does it sell for back to the vendor?
Oh.
Probably like 3 or
400, yeah.
Plat.
Not 3 or 4 plat, it'd be 300 or 400 plat.
Oh, Honey Brown just left.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's already out of here. I guess we can head out after this one. I don't know if she wants to kill the pet or not. She might stay. She has a friend there, the shaman, who's helping her level up maybe, and it could be good if you could keep her pet healed up.
Yeah.
I might go to Fiona Vi or something. Swarm a little bit. I guess I could do Panthers too. I could do that in Iceclad. Get some ears, or not ears, but earrings.
Cougars
and pelts.
Cougar Cole.
Yep.
All right, we out. Peace in the Middle East, yo.
Yep, I am zoning out.
Did you say it in group? So
I told her I was heading out. I didn't say it for everybody else, but
said she's taking a break.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna do exactly what I thought.
Let me. Oh, you already did your thing. I guess we'll just zone and hopefully that shaman pet doesn't kill her.
She said she's gonna stay there with the shaman that's there.
Well, my little dog. But it doesn't hit much, and she's got a 60 shaman with her. She should be fine.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm out. You guys have a good night.
And definitely, guys, for those of you who are watching, we're going to go ahead and end it, as you guys could probably tell. We might be on tomorrow. I don't know if anybody's going to be on themselves. I probably will be able to jump on during the afternoon some point. So if you guys want to see some more EverQuest footage, definitely keep an eye out for that. Don't know where we're going to go or what we're going to do, but I'm sure we'll get into some shenanigans and hopefully get maybe some levels. We got quite a few characters tonight on screen. I don't know if anybody really leveled. I think, Donald, you got a level, right?
No. I'm like really close on both characters now, though. So.
Oh, okay. So maybe tomorrow
yeah,
we'll
I'm
get
like
both of them.
20% from both of them. So, it's more about just having fun.
30% away from level 40.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's cool.
Level 40, that's going to be rough. I think you started at level 38 today.
Me.
So you got
yeah,
about a
I
level
started
and a
at
half.
38. Yeah, but I mean, as far as leveling, it will be hard for me to level.
And on that note, guys, thanks again for watching. Till next time.
See you.
I can subscribe and stuff.